and welcome back to What Remains. This is session number 31, entitled And No Doors. Last session, the group met. Everyone just got shifted into the wrong positions. Excellent. I'll fix that while I'm talking, or try to, or fail at it. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'm great at this. Todd's the
Trying.
DM now? Why is Tom the DM? I don't know, because I can't even. Okay, wait. And then. So then that would be. Stop it. And then. Okay, think I got it. Nope, I didn't. I'll fix it. Okay. Anyways, the point is they met Soma at the Elmwoods Tavern in Knock. After he gained their trust, they decided to travel, heading back towards the town of Manus, more specifically the ancient dragon shrine nearby that they believe they have the key for. However, they have yet to unlock the key. They're hopeful that there might be some elements regarding the uh, dragon shrine itself that might clue them into how to open the box. That being said, the group had elected that they would stay for at least a short rest, or was it a long rest?
I think it was short.
Okay. Before traveling from Hallerton along the base of the Silverfang Mountain, down the Argenti River to Manus. Is the goal to go to Manus, the town, directly, or do you wish to just skip the town and go to the shrine?
I thought we were delivering some refugees to Manus.
Okay, then the answer is Manus. I never actually made handouts or gave them names, but I know it was the barkeep, Kenneth, and two other people who had kind of gotten stuck in the town. So, sure enough, they're very boring conversationally. They don't really add much to the information that you already have. But you arrive at Manus, and you arrive, and these people kind of move about to um, acclimate themselves to the place. This is probably going to have tokens that are
They're huge.
No gold right here.
Chad, honey, you're muted.
Oh, there we go. I guess as soon as they get situated with the group, before we head out, without saying anything, Hezrod just hands the barkeep some beer.
Sure, he doesn't drink. He said.
Oh well, Hezrod takes it from him and drinks it.
Okay, and he says that's.
Oh.
He actually serves it to you.
Nice.
Yeah. Kenneth has kind of got a very Tony Danza first season of Cheers kind of ambiance to him. That dates me, doesn't it? Like I'm 1,000 years old, aren't I?
No, I watched that.
So I found the info on the Bitterheart Spear.
Yeah,
It says it requires attunement. So I'm gonna go ahead and, as part of our downtime, attune to it in place of War Fury.
Cool. That's all said and done. On the way there, it's pretty uneventful. However, the keen-eyed individuals who are knowledgeable of what to look for, so mainly in this group that would be Fiona and Hezrod, do see that there is another corpse on a tree kind of higher up on the mountain. And if you recall, it was the people who were the people of Argenti who were killing basically bandits, raiders, and hunters who were trying to make moves on Argenti. You recall
that should probably be here.
Argenti, the halfling fella?
Argenti is a town?
Yeah, but there was a halfling there, right?
No, it was all werewolves.
Oh, no, yeah, that's Argenti. So the werewolves are killing people that are trying to kill werewolves?
Yeah.
Okay. How hard would it be to get to this body?
It's not worth it. You can see that the person is pretty much not. There's nothing noticeable or, yeah.
What to deliver?
If you take the time to check it out, you check it out. John, are you talking?
No, I'm just
right
saying,
now?
so I'm just to make sure that.
Shit.
Nothing. Oh, John didn't
No,
mute
just to
himself.
make
I thought he did. Go ahead.
Weird. Yeah, just to make sure that my understanding of this is correct.
Yeah.
So the person hanging from the tree is a victim.
Not
and
hanging
like
to a tree,
perpetrator.
posted to a tree, kind of like nailed to a tree.
Oh,
And
I got you.
is a perpetrator. Basically, you are aware that Argenti, the town up on the mountain, is a silver mine. So a lot of people come to it trying to get silver. Some people are aware of Argenti's secret and try to go up there and hunt werewolves. That doesn't happen either. And people who are doing that are posted up in ways that can be seen by people who are knowledgeable of where to look, which is you and
Right.
Fiona because you saw the last corpse.
Right. So it's like in general the werewolf folk are not evil.
Right.
It's just you don't want to be around when they turn.
Correct.
Or trying to kill them.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Hezrod will leave him there.
Avran takes the carriage to the tavern. The Sweet Misery, I believe. No, that's Allerton. Let me double check my notes. Manus. The Ceaseless Wanderer. Could be there. And hold on. Show to players for people who are not savvy. That's the map there.
Just double checking. The Bitterheart Spear doesn't have any pluses. It's just the increased damage dice.
Correct.
Okay.
So, yeah, Avran, like I said, parks the carriage and kind of saddles up in the Ceaseless Wanderer. The rest of you, once here, you would know that the Ceaseless Wanderer is also where Kenneth and the others go. Seems like they're just kind of gathering information and probably going to move about the town, similar to what you're going to do. So, table's yours. I'll start with Josie. What would Fiona like to do once she first arrives in the town of Manus?
Yeah. Please spark my memory here. Is this the same town that had the kind of waystone? If that's the right word for it, that stone that she knows can be used to activate like portals and such?
No. So this would be the town where you met Bafadil. This is also the town where there was a plague going on that wasn't a plague at all, and Hezrod and Avran and Golradir were competent enough to be able to cure the disease that they actually had, which was kind of a deeper version of filth fever. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. In that case, I think she would first head to where she would know the kind of like infirmary sort of area to be, and if there is no infirmary, then like where they put the sick last time.
Sure. The marker on the board is 10, and that's the Temple of Alwain, which is out on an island, kind of away from the town proper. Oh, am I? Super quiet. How about now? Is that better?
You sound okay to me.
Me too.
Oh, it was Elizabeth on the...
Oh, on the stream. Got you.
Yep. I'm still quiet, or I'm not still quiet? No is a hard one to respond to when I've said a million. You're on a delay.
No, you sound fine.
Well, on the stream.
I just pulled it up.
She says I still sound quiet. I don't know.
Elizabeth, clean out your ears.
It's probably your ears. Or
Must be the.
your whack ass headset.
Oh, got him.
I'm tired.
Okay,
Got
hold
him.
on. Is there anything I can do? Properties. Nope.
Oh, I think we're all yelling.
That's it. That's what they were yelling.
Yeah.
And I
We're
wasn't.
yelling.
Okay. So, anywho, you said you were heading to the Temple of Alwain. Great. Then I would say, Hezrod. What are you doing? Looks like Fiona's heading to the Church of Alwain.
Hezron does like a quick look around. Does he see anything like sort of out of the ordinary?
No.
All right, then he's gonna stick with Fiona. If she's going to the temple, he's gonna go with her.
Yeah, basically looks the same as you left it. Jijo.
I guess I want to go to the market. Is this the market, like
No.
near 7?
They don't have not really much of a market. Actually, what you're
What is
looking
that?
what you're looking at there is where the vendors who come in from Argenti and other towns and move stuff into Nock proper and other portions of the kind of Nock Broken Blade Coast area will come to. So this is a pretty small town. It's also where people who are selling like food goods to the town will set up. So as far as like a marketplace, it's more of just a food kind of deal, and it's not really much of a market.
But there's people there that come from other parts of the Broken Blade Coast.
Some look like they might be actually right now, no. There are no ships in dock. So the people who are selling out there are mostly just farmers and fishermen.
Local yokels.
Local yokels.
Okay, well, I guess she'll mingle with the locals and snoop around for any hot rumors.
Okay. All right, that's cool. And then let's see. John, you are also new here. I don't think I know Malika has been through here before, I think. When they
I was about to say,
they
probably
picked up the
Malika.
carriage after going to Land's End. You took a long boat ride. This is where you docked off. It was a very short stop, though. You said you're going to go with Malika, Gal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go do some
She
food
might as
shopping
well
for the
be
trips.
new. She might as well be new. So she and Kel can explore together.
Soma, you
Sounds good.
are aware of Manus as an existing place, but you've never been. You're also aware that there's no activity. Wink,
Definitely.
wink.
Definitely not my speed, so no contact here whatsoever.
So there's no activity.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't say there wasn't any
Okay.
contacts.
So, I will attempt to find one of my contacts just to see if they can provide any kind of information about the shrine that we're going to from being in this area. Not necessarily any magic answers to the puzzle box or anything like that, but just so Soma has some idea what it is that he is potentially about to walk into.
Got you. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and then so we'll deal with the Church of Alloy first. When Hezrod and Fiona arrive, the priest who comes over to you to see you, you kind of remember them. Her name was Marlene, you think. But she kind of comes out to you and very cordially like offers her hands out to like take your hands and shake them. It says, our merfolk savior.
Yeah, Hezrod gives her the golden hand and keeps the black one like sort of behind him.
So, why have you returned to Manus once again?
We are on our way to the shrine to the south of here.
Oh, again, where the plague came from, you think?
I'm sorry, that was I was referring to the correct shrine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And if I remember correctly, we didn't make it there the
You
first
did.
time.
You've been there before. That's where you got the box.
Oh, right, that one.
Yeah, Fiona would kind of like jump in a little bit there. Yeah, speaking of the plague, we heard that it has been resolved.
Yeah, everyone's clear of it, and there's some lingering effects, but nothing untowards that we can't live through. Real quick, just to get case in point, Jonah, back in Manus, you park the carriage, just so you know where you're at and why you're not in with anybody else. Okay, back to the church. She says, "You all did wonderfully. That holy swordsman, the elvish fellow, and of course our merfolk savior."
Hezrod beams. He's like
The sharpie teeth.
smiling real big.
And his hand, literally.
Glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's anything you want to ask her, if there's anything that you want to direct towards her, but she has no pressing matters or anything like interesting. Pretty boring stuff. But if you have any questions directly for her, she might have answers to them. Hezrod, Fiona.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And you'd be arriving here. This is actually later in the day, so it's pretty close to sleepy time. So just so you're aware.
Hezrod kind of looks around and he's kind of doing this with his hands, like he's kind of nervous, and then he just leans in and says kind of quietly,
I have a question.
Sure.
What do you know about resurrection magic?
It is a very powerful thing. We were granted such a boon, but at current, it is the charge of the Kyrios to hold on to the scroll. If we were to utilize it, it would have to be for something very important to the town. If someone were to meet a dire end and we absolutely needed them to return, I think I would probably be someone they would be interested in using the scroll upon. I know the other two priests would also be very notably important. But we typically don't have an allowance to use it at our leisure. And I'm not very certain whether or not I could perform the magic without error.
What's her name?
There is one.
Marley.
I wish to return from the dead.
Fiona kind of breathes a little bit at that, side eyes Hezrod, having just heard and read between the lines of what this woman was saying. She says kind of cautiously, "What's your opinion on reviving those who don't share the same faith as you, or any faith at all?"
The nature of the Warring Triumvirate is to understand that there are many paths that can be walked. The bifold path of Atavius, gestures towards Hezrod, the four paths of Alawain, the multifaceted nature of Ashtar. It's not for me to decide who is worthy of anything that the gods have made in this world. Hezrod, you and yours did us a great kindness. I will ask tomorrow morning, first thing, the Kyrios, if this scroll is available for me to bequeath to you and yours, as we did not properly reward you the last time you were here, but with a map. So, if you wish to know what has come of it, I assume you're staying at the Ceaseless Wanderer?
Are we staying in town or are we gonna continue on? What time of day is it?
Night.
Oh, yeah, then we'll probably be staying. Hezrod nods. He says, "Yes."
I will see if I can't arrive there before you make your way towards the shrine. I can promise you nothing, but if you do leave before I get to my inquiry with the Kyrios, I will leave notice at the Ceaseless Wanderer, and when you return, you'll have your answer.
He sort of bows deeply, a little too awkwardly and dramatically, it's not something he typically does.
And Fiona, you feel kind of weird because this is obviously a weird kind of not even close to etiquette, very much a breach of etiquette, and she definitely seems to be kind of trying to hold back laughter. And you can notice this, Fiona, as these two kind of finish their exchange.
And after that brief conversation, Hezrod would kind of like look around and would say to her,
While I am here, is there anything I can help you with?
Big nose. All right, moving on to
Oh, sorry. Can I ask her
Yeah.
something?
yeah, absolutely.
After Hezrod has dealt with all that, she kind of like quickly kind of gesture if she can ask a question.
Of course.
Do you know anything or any texts, perhaps, that speak of Ramanan or Iglin, perhaps?
I would assume that any kind of information regarding those two would probably be found in the libraries of the city. We out here don't keep much lore that doesn't deal with the immediate nature of the town and the town's goings on. Apologies. They might have some information in Argenti. I believe it was yes, I believe it was House Daigot who set up the silver mine up there. So I know that they have some deference towards Eglin.
She nods her head at that, but then kind of leans in. Between you and me, I've heard they're not the most stable people.
She
Do you have any advice?
She kind of raises her finger. Secrets are kept for a purpose.
She just kind of like nods her head at that. Understood. What I meant to say is there anything you know about them that would ingratiate me to them? Any sort of holiday or event they take pride in?
I don't typically deal in holy days that are not those that are part of our church. Apologies.
She just kind of nods her head at that. Understood. Well, good luck finding that scroll. That will be
Well, without finding the skull, she knows where it's at. It's asking the curious whether or
getting
not.
it. Yes. Good luck getting that scroll. She kind of leaves at that.
Cool. We'll go ahead and move to Malika. You kind of move into the market space. It seems to be kind of closing down at this point. A couple of folks see you and are very much acting like you're the person who walked into the store 5 minutes to closing. So they're very much not trying to catch your attention or talk to you. You're muted.
Later, I guess I didn't realize that it was evening or nighttime. So after looking around, seeing that people are kind of like ready to wrap it up and head home, she would say, "Come on, Kel, let's head to the inn and settle in."
Let's do it.
All right. You enter in the inn, and you would see that Avran has finished the process of setting up the carriage in the stables. I believe I just have Soma, and you were just going to the inn or doing anything else? I forgot already.
I was trying to find my contact out
Okay.
here to get info for the shrine.
Do you want to do
Well,
that in the open? I'm okay with doing it. I don't like side chatting too much, but yeah, if you kind of do some looking around, you will see some markers that kind of indicate what you're looking for. You would then see that there is a house in the commons, this kind of like grouping of houses here, that looks like it's not even fully built, but you notice that the markings indicate this is a safe house. You very quickly kind of do a scan around to see if anybody's looking. Not really. You kind of walk over to this makeshift shack, and you notice that the floor has a false bottom. A very common technique where you press a single brick that's kind of laid into the ground, and it's actually a kind of fulcrum device that opens the floor. And after a fashion, it descends because of the weight registration. You see that there's a staircase that leads down into the underground. It's a very small area that you kind of enter into. Height-wise, I'd say no higher than 7 foot tall. And it does seem that there's kind of like a bit of a dripping sound kind of throughout the complex. But a individual kind of looks to you, sitting at a table on the far side of this room, and kind of stares through the darkness. And you can see that there's like a plume of smoke kind of emanating from the desk in front of him as he kind of lifts the pipe to his mouth. Can I help you? And you would know
Hoping so.
this is a
Sorry, go ahead.
You would know that this is a general request for information.
Mhm.
Can I help you? Typically, it's to be answered in code.
Mhm.
However that code goes, it's up to you.
Probably something like, I'm new in town and looking for some guidance.
I can guide you as far as I can lead you, he says, and then kind of gestures to his little makeshift desk. It's nothing more than a dining room table that's got a bunch of books and stuff on it. This individual, is kind of an older gentleman, white hair, white beard, very unkempt kind of look to him, robes just kind of loosely hanging off of him, and his pipe appears to be made out of some sort of ivory, very massive, kind of like I can't think of the name of the dorks who do shooting in the. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Big dorky ass white fucking pipe.
Meerschaum.
Is that what they're called?
No, that's the material. Never mind.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I know what you're talking about.
He says, "What brings gentlemen?" And I know you changed
Into
yeah.
drab clothing. Yeah.
But he still says, "What brings a gentleman like you to a small town like Manus?"
I am assisting some friends to find some information, and as somebody that I am sure is well versed in this city and the surroundings, was hoping you could offer some guidance to the shrine to the south. And I'll put a little emphasis on guidance that suggests I'm not just asking for directions.
There were ogres there. Nice large pack of them. We had done some scouting on behalf of the Piscator. Just curious if they were causing any issue for the waterways south of here, or might be possible to cause problems for the fisher folk. Fortunately enough, our scouts were able to make it back, and we were able to get more information regarding what they were doing. And then a group of heroes just randomly showed up and killed them. Another adventuring group had tried but failed, and they brought back some sickness which caused a lot of folks in town issue. I don't typically consort with people up close, and you can tell you're a good 5 feet away from him as it stands because the table's width. And he probably would have just talked to you at the door if you hadn't said words right. But he says, it's an ancient shrine. It's been there longer than Nock has. I can't say for certain what its purpose is. They refer to it as the Dragon Shrine, in part to the big gate underneath the earth there. Other than that, I don't know much.
No idea what it was used for before it was taken over by ogres.
Well, only one section of it was taken over by ogres, if I recall. There's a 3-part nature to that place, and 2 of the doors were well beyond our ken. There was a door made out of orichalcum. We had thought of trying to remove the door for purposes, but our efforts were never really brought to manifest. There's also a door of adamantine, which I don't believe anyone has passed through yet.
Sounds like quite the mystery. I thank you for the directions.
Of course. And I expect you won't be paying me directly. Will it be? And out of character, I'm going to leave that to you,
Yeah.
whether or not I finish that sentence.
Let's. I will produce a coin to
Okay.
put on the desk as start.
Fair enough. He says, that's more than fair, since I didn't give you much information.
All right. With that done, I will
Head to the tavern.
bow and head to the tavern. Yeah.
All right. All right. So, Malika, Kel, you would arrive shortly after Avran, so you three would have time to interact at the Ceaseless Wander. There's nobody here. The Ceaseless Wander has a small bit of a tap room, but nothing like massive or crazy. It's just ale. There's no other option. And you would know that they also sell like a general store out of the Ceaseless.
Okay.
Do we know for sure if Injustice Fighter is here or not?
No one's asked
Like
about
in the town?
No one's asked about him. Do you want to?
Yes,
I don't even know
please.
who that is.
The barkeep.
It's my boy.
The barkeep Johan says, Avran the hero.
Johan.
Avran the hero, he says. And then you ask, and he says, yeah. Injustice Fighter and Finkus, I believe, went up into the mountain? Yeah, they went up to the mountain.
I'm writing it down. I'm sorry.
Apparently the source of the problems is upstream. And the Church of Ashtar has been up there for a couple of days now. Better part of a 6th day, actually, now that I think about it. Must be very trying, whatever they're getting onto. You can see kind
Is
of
that
a look
is that a
of worry.
local church?
Yeah, there are 3 churches in town.
Would the church have more information on what exactly they're doing?
Well, if they are gone, then there really isn't anybody at the Church of Ashtar who's going to be able to help you.
Oh.
You may want to speak to Gilliam over at the Church of Batavius, or Marlene at the Church of Allowain. But I would suggest waiting until tomorrow morning, since they're probably heading to bed.
See.
Unless it's absolutely pressing that you talk to them.
No. It can wait. I'd rather they rest and be okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
No problem.
Johan.
Then I would say Soma would probably arrive after that. Excuse me. Anything that you want to the group talk about?
So they meet at the tavern. Okay, so after our thing at the church, it's nighttime. Is there anybody of interest or anybody who stands out?
There's nobody in this place besides you.
Oh, it's just us?
Yeah, if you're in the tap room, it's literally just you folks. And when I say tap room, I want you not to think of like, a bar. I want you to think of like a small little couple of tables, like at a Holiday Inn, where people
A moonshine
can order-
hovel.
Yeah, people can order drinks.
Yeah, Hezrod
So-
will definitely, like, before he even sits down, he gets a drink.
Okay,
I would have done the same.
fair.
While
Attaboy.
everyone's talking.
Attaboy!
Yeah.
Fiona will actually also grab a drink, and she'll grab the strongest
Hey,
drink she
yo.
can,
There's
as she has.
It's ale. It's just ale.
there's no metric. It's ale. They
Yeah.
have ale for you.
Ooh, then she'll grab many of them because she's got high constitution, baby.
Okay,
There you go.
not to be outdone,
Huh.
Hezrod
Oh,
sees,
shit.
like,
Here we
if he
go.
sees Fiona grab, like, 3,
Oh yeah,
Hezrod's also gonna get 3.
he's double fisting it for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
One of those
Like,
days.
whatever
Okay.
Fiona's
Kel kind
drinking,
of goes like, and then does it too.
That's fine. So,
Shrugs his shoulders.
Soma, you would see that they are apparently preparing to start drinking and do so heavily.
Soma will walk over and motion to Fiona. Before you get started with that, I thought of something that might be of use for the box.
She drops them both before she can begin, and eagerly turns towards him. That's great news. I also heard something that if your idea doesn't work, apparently House Stygot up in Argenti, they might know something, or at least they might have some texts in the library about the makers of this box. Hopefully.
John, when we were going here, would the stuff on the dude posted to the tree have been
Yeah, so
mentioned to the rest of the party, even though they were the ones that noticed it?
that was up to the party members, and they never said anything.
Okay.
So,
Perhaps.
I was gonna say too. Also, with your connections, what she said kind of sounds wrong.
Sure.
Because there isn't any representatives that you're aware of besides, like, maybe just kind of contacts. But House Daiga doesn't have a presence anywhere besides
Sure.
Knock.
Well, perhaps we can investigate that, but from my experience with the houses of Knock, I'm not familiar with that house having much influence outside of the city. Not to say that it's impossible, but an arrangement or a safe house full of books seems unlikely.
Yeah, she'll kind of nod her head a little sadly at that. I was hoping I might be able to find at least a church that might have some holy days or something. But
For
I referred to you first.
for Eglin and Ramanan, correct?
She nods her head.
Well, on the way here, thinking about those, I do recall a couple that I've heard spoken of. One is the 5th of Baram. It's known as, I believe, the Day of Balance, and it's a day where they were punished for their activities. And I'm not so sure how that would be related to a obviously very elaborate contraption, but the 9th of Soda is a holiday that I think dwarves also celebrate, known as the Frothies. But it's also something that Eglin is very familiar with, more as a prank than anything else, but there is a connection.
You said the 9th of what? I'm sorry.
Soda.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, trying to get this box open certainly does feel like a punishment sometimes.
Fair enough.
Fiona,
I could hit it if you'd like.
Fiona again shakes her head at that. It won't work, Hezrod. Or Kelcum. It's indestructible by magic or anything else, so your shatter will just bounce off it. But on that note, I do agree, Soma. We should try that next. And afterwards, my other idea is that we try directions. Since it does look a bit like a compass.
Have we already tried once today?
I think we did, out of character. I think we did.
I think we
We
did.
will try tomorrow.
Yeah, that should at least cover the next 2 days at the very least, and perhaps 6 days, which in that time I will try to ask around, assuming we're not trapped in that god-awful shrine that long, to find out if those rumors you mentioned are actually true.
She kind of nods her head, but then she kind of leans in a bit and says, "Be careful when you're asking questions, especially surrounding House Stygot. They've murdered people and just put them on trees. It's horrible. So just be careful, okay?"
Well, I wouldn't be in the information business if I was afraid of asking questions.
So it's another case of House Daiga getting bad rep for proximity. I just want to make sure we understand. House Daiga did not post people to trees. The folk of Argenti did, which are werewolves, with the exception of who in the town is not werewolves? Do you remember?
The magic.
Our undead friend.
The dwarves in the town are werebears.
Are all of them?
Everyone in that town is a lycanthrope. Yeah.
Okay. Well, because when Hezrod was partying with those dwarves, only one of them turned into a bear.
All of the dwarves turned into bears.
No, only one.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm pretty sure it was all of the doors. I'll double check my notes before we go up there, but we're not going up there. It's not the direction, so.
No, that's fine.
There was a wild party though
Yeah,
that
it was
night.
it was amazing, and the only one who was there for it was Hezrod.
True.
If you
That's
want to
true.
find all
Okay.
the best places to hang out and drink, follow him.
Um,
You
Are
would
we-
probably note that Somo is not particularly perturbed by the idea of somebody trying to kill him for asking questions. Just does not seem to register.
like, not even. It's like, I'm being very serious, face blank. So, I just want to make sure. Are we fast tracking to the next morning? And then are we leaving from there to go to the shrine? Okay.
I think so.
Yes.
So,
I think so.
2 requests. Request number 1, Josie, roll a d6. Request number 2, Josie, since you are the box controller, do you wish to input a day on your own, or do you want to go and gather with the group for like a breakfast and then vote on a day? Or
I mean, I think she would probably, having spoken with them the night before, use the date that Soma said, because they agreed on it, trying it. So knowing that they agreed on that, she would try that date.
okay,
The
what-
5th of Brahm or the 9th of Soda?
I believe my first suggestion of the two would have been 9 soda,
Yeah.
Okay.
because that is also a dwarven holiday, and there is dwarven writing on the box, from what I remember.
Cool. So she will try that first. And I'm assuming, again, since we fast tracked, that she probably would have written down in her notebook which days and what order. So we'll start with the.
Well, I
9th.
specifically asked you 2 things in order. I need a d6 roll from you because it might change
Oh, sorry.
things that happen next.
Come on, strength. Damn it.
Yeah, you stick at con.
Oh my gosh. I get that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Good for me. I guess I don't have a hangover. So, haha.
Well, actually, sorry, that's something I forgot and we passed through. I need Cal, who was drinking a lot, Hazard, who was drinking a lot, and Fiona, who was drinking a lot, to make Constitution saving throws.
Hey, yo.
I'm sorry that I reminded the teacher, guys.
You're muted, Chad.
Guidance would not be an option.
Okay.
Woo woo!
Oh,
Fiona feels
okay.
great.
Holy shit. Do we get the bonus from being close to Avran?
No, this
Oh,
would
you're
happen
saying
during
me?
sleep, unless you're sleeping with Avran. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, Avran doesn't have an aura when he's sleeping. Cal.
Yeah, I have to be conscious.
Cal, you are hung over. For the next 8 hours of the day, you have the poisoned condition. It can be removed by using lay on hands if you want to spend 5 points of lay on hands to do it.
I mean, if he tells me.
Yeah, if
I walk out, I'm just like, oh my god.
I mean, yeah, with the roll of a 4, you're probably like struggling.
actually, a quick note on merfolk. When they're hung over, it's not just like the brain case; it's the tail. So it's mostly like a squeezing the tail, kind of rubbing the tail kind of situation.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh man. It may be too late, but I think Soma would have offered to be the one to start putting dates in, since he is more mechanically inclined. In the event that how it triggers or what it does might give him some kind of additional information.
Fair. So if that's the case, you kind of, Fiona, are you allowing him to mess with the box?
Absolutely, but she's going to be a little stinker and sleep in the same room as him and like make sure they're doing it at the same time.
Okay, well,
We could do it in the common room instead.
no. He wasn't saying he was going to do it like first thing in the morning. He was going to say
No.
meet it in the morning. You don't have to sleep in the same room. That's fine. But
Oh, we all were anyway. Oh, but we're not. Okay, didn't know that.
fair enough.
I think Fiona just wants to sleep in the
Hey,
same
yo.
room.
You know, she's been coming
Kinda
on pretty strong in
sus.
these last 2 sessions.
Kinda sus.
Okay. I
Anywho,
thought anyway.
so in the morning, you meet up,
Fiona.
place in the item, and if I heard you right, 9 soda. That's the date that you input. Is that right?
Correct.
Pong, clink, 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 as everything's knocked out of the top and slams onto the ground.
Damn.
And
Fiona records it
seeing
and
this
then
in action, Soma, you know that it is well beyond your ability. It appears that whoever put this thing together is basically a genius. a magical genius too, because they've somehow imbued the orichalcum in a way that makes it so you couldn't even tell it was enchanted, and you know that that wasn't a mechanical thing that caused that to repulse. It was very much force that shunted it out.
And just because this is the first time that Soma's going to have actually interacted directly with the box other than just seeing it, I want to make sure that I understand. So the ring pops off, the 4 orbs pop off. What happens with the dial in the center?
Clamp shut back down. So the only thing that's causing the dial to move is that 4 clamps release once all the things are put into it correctly. And then once everything's shot out, the clamps slam back down onto the dial.
And it slams it back down, keeps it in the same position it was in. Okay. Doesn't reset or do anything.
Doesn't reset. It's exactly the same that you left it in.
Okay. All right. I will try to make a mental note of as much of that process as possible, just so that when we enter the next day, we can finally put to rest whether or not it's doing anything different on proximity to the date or anything like that. I assume it's not, but may as well ask.
Okay.
Very thorough.
Yeah, thoroughness. Good times. But yeah, as you wake up, I heard you correctly, Jonah, with the nodding. You are using lay on hands on Kel to get rid of the poison condition.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Real
give him
quick.
5.
Okay.
Real quick, I actually forgot that to add to my character sheet that I had rapid drinker, so I get advantage on alcohol ingestion,
Oh, correct.
which would be a 21.
Oh, okay.
Then you're fine.
Nice. We're fucking prepared.
Save that lay on hands.
Some good.
Hashtag-
Sorry about that.
Beer fest.
Exactly.
Hey, just we'll
I'm adding
remember
it
for
now.
next time. No problem. So that said, everybody kind of gathers in the common room. Everything's kind of gathered together. You know the trek to the shrine is not one that the carriage can do well. Yeah. Do you wish to head to the shrine now? Is there anywhere near and around that place that you'd like to check out, stop, and see that you can remember? Anything that you want to do that isn't going directly to the shrine?
It was on our way to the shrine that we ran into the Bodak, right?
On the opposite side of it, but not too far away. Maybe
I have
another
a quick
30 minutes
question.
away from it.
What is this?
That is the temple of Ashtar.
Okay. And those people have gone upstream?
Those, well, it's downstream. The water comes down and out to the coast. This is actually a coastal area. The water runs down Mount Silverfang and deposits out here. That's the Argenti River. Well, the last bit of it.
Did the church get back to me?
Well, you're up early, so I'm asking, are you leaving first thing, or are you waiting around? Are you going to check out anything in town? Are you going to do anything out? I'm basically just kind of trying to get a vibe from what time you leave.
Yep. I understand. Yeah, I can't think of anything specific that Hezrod needs or wants to do. He'd wake up in the morning and head down, get comfortable, eat a bunch of stuff.
Jonah, go ahead.
If we go downstream, up the mountain,
Stop. The water flows south.
upstream?
So
Sorry, if we go north, my bad.
okay.
If we go north and attempt to find Injustice Fighter and Finkist,
Yeah.
is that on the way to the shrine or is that out of the way?
Let's go ahead and flip back to the map.
I believe that's the opposite.
Opposite direction.
Very much the opposite.
Shit.
I would suggest that we leave promptly. If the carriage isn't going to make it there, I would prefer to get there well before it gets dark.
Oh, it's not totally out of the way.
If all goes according to plan.
It's out of the way. Yeah, it's out of the way.
I mean, we
Goes up here.
we should be able to do stuff like after we fuck around in the shrine, right?
Unless you guys get stuck in a freezing room for 6 hours again.
I mean, if we die in the shrine, we die in the shrine, right? But if we don't die in the shrine, then we can do other stuff.
Fiona kind of
Well,
shrugs.
the last we were in the Broken Temple.
Yeah, she just kind of looks back at them.
Yeah.
We killed all the ogres last time. There may be more, but I doubt it.
There's more.
Okay, well, there was at least not a lot of magic that we didn't already trigger, so she just kind of shrugs again. I'm not that concerned.
We may get
Kel gets
Well, what I
excited at the
we
mean-
thought
may
of killing
get
ogres.
teleported.
What I mean is that we should just go to the shrine, take care of what we've got to take care of, and then if there's anything else to do, we can do it after.
Yeah,
You all seem to get sidetracked very easily.
He
It
says
is a
that
problem.
while, like,
He's not wrong.
he says that while like Hezrod's chasing a butterfly in the middle of the street.
What?
I promise you, things normally work out for the best if you just stick with a plan. So let us go. Then we can return
Let's go.
here.
Do have to agree with
Let's
that.
head on towards the broken temple.
Okay, so if you're heading towards the shrine, you need a representative who was one of the people who was here before. Everyone else who was not here before will get an option to help, but Fiona, you're trying to recall where it's located exactly. There's not direct signage. I need you to make a history roll. Hezrod, same thing, history roll. However, since you're also trying to track on it, and I know Fiona doesn't have survival trained, and I know you do, you can attempt a survival roll instead.
Can we give guidance?
I do as well.
Guidance is a spell that happens for one specific event, not a
Okay.
long durational thing. So if the
Oh,
skill
okay. I'm sorry. I didn't
Okay.
realize it was durational.
How about help, John?
help will
I
not
could, I
benefit.
could help.
Help will not benefit them because you weren't
Okay.
there.
Okay, that's kind of what I
Okay,
assumed.
that makes
but-
sense.
Now,
That makes
now,
I got you.
so
So you
much
said it
you
was
could
like-
help Kel once Kel gets his go at this, but yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
So you
Can
said
I?
it
Can
was-
Avron help Hezrod?
Avran, you were here, so yes.
So you said I could do history or nature?
Mm-mm.
Survival.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not trained
Yep.
in survival.
Oh, then sorry.
Oh,
History
shit.
roll for you.
Okay, but Avran's helping me, so I have advantage.
Yeah.
And that's an 18.
Okay. You're pretty sure you remember where it's located. And
High five, Avran.
as you're kind of leading the
High
way, you do find what you believe to be the large bales of hay that the ogres were storing, like the old broken carts, the soiled kind of things that were expensive but not worth anything to them, like the silks and fabrics, bolts of cloth and the like. As you approach this location, you can see that it looks like the cave structure that kind of leads down into it is still perfectly there. It does look like the edges have kind of worn in a little bit over the past few months, but yeah.
Hezrod kind of looks up at the
Or-
gates and says, "We meet again."
Well, if you're heading down into it, the gates are inside because remember it's underground. So
Right.
there's just the narrow kind of path, dirt, very much kind of like earthy, just soft soil that descends into kind of hard stone. And you would see that it very quickly opens into a much larger space. I'm going to move you to that map. And I'm going to drop your tokens onto it individually. Token too big. Why annoy small? Oh, that's interesting. 1 second. Huh. There we go. Huzzah. All right. Malika. Kel. Soma. And yeah, as you enter into this very massive, very open space underneath the ground, some 100 or so feet beneath was the walk that you're making. The sunlight seems to kind of beam directly through the hole that you entered in, kind of followed you the whole way down. Turning and looking back up that way, it's complete, just bright, sunshiny light. But the space inside appears to look exactly as you see it.
Nothing new.
Doesn't appear to
Like
be.
no. Okay.
Now you'll remember that just beyond that passageway, there were 3 doors. One door was broken open, and inside was the ogre cavity. And then the door to the left was made out of adamantine and had not been open. And the door in the center was made out of orichalcum and had a key slot in it. The adamantine door had no such slot.
I think we came here for the orichalcum door, so let's head in there.
Okay.
Or head that way, sorry.
All right.
Hold on. Just in case I'm moving token.
Yeah, you move over towards the massive door. There doesn't appear to be anything beyond it. Massive gateway. Fiona, there are markings on the ground, and there are markings on the dragon icon above the door. There are also some places on the stone where you're pretty sure you can see some indicators. There's some statues kind of to the sides of the formation there. Lots of stuff to look at. Is there anywhere you want to go check out?
She'll probably start with the emblem on the floor.
Okay.
And the dragon and the sword.
Selma, are you moving with Fiona to the emblem on the floor?
That, I assume that's the closest and first thing I would see coming in, since I have not been in here before.
Light shining right on it.
I would probably approach that as well, yes.
Okay. Fiona, as you kind of step out onto it, you can hear a kind of burbling sound, the water. And it seems to kind of channel in this space, the echoing of it, kind of directly in the center of this platform. So as you kind of get close to the platform, it seems to be a bit louder here than it was outside of near the emblem. You would see that there appears to be kind of markings that are runic in nature on the blade of the design, and the shield or dragon face of the design appears to have writing along the nose center portion.
Perhaps draconic?
It looks like it's draconic, but from this angle and distance, you can't really read it. Do you head out onto the emblem?
I am going to investigate the edges of it, because the sound, being able to hear something underneath it, makes me...
Well, no, not underneath it. It's more the 2 streams that are kind of coming down.
Okay. Oh, I see, on the side there.
It seems like the echo from this cavity is kind of focused on the center of the place.
Can Fiona? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I'll turn and ask Fiona. I assume you guys took a look here last time?
She kind of nods her head. Don't remember actually examining this crest much at the time. 1 minute. I'm just going to try to see something. And she'll take out the ring and see if any of these symbols or ruins like match the carvings on any part of the ring or the box.
There are similar designs, and as you kind of move onto the emblem, the rings start to glow.
Oh shit.
The ring gemstones start to glow.
She'll immediately point that out. Everyone, something's happening.
Soma, as she's yelling that, and you're looking down, the eyes of the emblem start to glow.
Just the eyes?
Shit. Well, that can't be good.
Just the eyes.
I will beckon for Fiona to come back off of the emblem.
She will.
You may not want to stand there with that.
Yeah. She'll well, oh. Okay, no. She's not. Yeah, she'll take a step back. She'll think about it.
Leave the ring and seem to float in the air above the emblem. As you all kind of move about, you see the eyes glowing very brilliantly. You then see the air in the center of the emblem. Go ahead, Malika.
I have an out-of-character question.
Sure.
Where is this ring? Where did this ring come from?
The ring that goes on the box, the circle ring. Not
snap.
Not ring.
Got it. Understood.
I actually wanted to say one thing. If the orbs are like rising,
they pop
Fiona's...
off.
Okay. Fiona actually, even though this might be stupid, she wants to go grab the orbs back. She doesn't want to lose them.
You kind of move your hand to grab one of them, and you can feel which one do you go to grab.
Probably the, I don't know, the yellow one.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
As you kind of grasp a hold of it, you realize it's hot too late, and it burns in your hand, causing you to relinquish it, and it seems to be floating there as if it were an immovable rod locked in space. You take 11 points of fire damage, and your hand seems to have a burn mark in it that's orb-shaped.
That is hot.
As she kind of moves her hand away in kind of agony, the glowing orbs start to kind of spark. The yellow orb sparking with fire, the red orb sparking with kind of like a gusty kind of like lightning and wind. The purple orb kind of seems to crackle with stone fragments. And the my brain is on fire trying to remember the last one, but it does the other element. The point is in the center of these, on top of the emblem, you start to see a form kind of appearing in the center and start crackling outwards, almost as if like a snowflake was forming, or like a crystal entity was kind of taking shape.
Everyone, stand back. Hezrod, take point. And then I step in front of everyone.
Is the ring still in the box, or is the ring also free
You
float?
have the ring. It did not go with the orbs. The orbs
Oh
popped
shit!
out of the
I
ring.
was muted. Hezrod Eldritch
Okay.
blasted it.
So
Oh.
Fiona's holding the ring, and she looks down. Are the eyes still glowing, I'm assuming?
Yeah. But, sorry, Hezrod, you cast Eldritch Blast, and you shoot at them, right?
No, I shoot at the snowflake thing as
Sure.
it's forming.
Yeah, it hits it. Seems to break a couple pieces away, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
He just keeps blasting.
Sure.
Avran,
It seems
do you
that...
still...
Hold on. While the pow is happening, you would notice that your destruction is not outpacing its generation. Go ahead, Malika.
Avran, do you still want me to help you be extra strong for a bit? If something attacks?
Yes.
Okay. So
He takes out his sword and gets into punishing stance.
I'm assuming, John, that I cannot read any of the Draconic from my current position.
If you're kind of just looking down at it, you would see that it appears to indicate a date and time and specific celestial markers and indicators. But in the kind of press and also the light that's kind of emanating, you're not exactly certain exactly which one it is. Yeah, that's what I'll give you.
Wait, Fiona speaks Draconic. Can Fiona read it?
Same situation.
Dang. Okay, got you.
So yeah, the form continues to manifest despite Eldritch Blast slamming into it, and Hezrod's best efforts to stop the crystal shape from forming. Eventually,
he changes tactics and instead like readies himself, like spear over shield.
Everyone who's within 30 feet of the edge of now, no more moving because you've had your time. But if you're within 30 feet of the edge of the ring, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength, god damn.
Damn it, I'm just outside of.
Whoever's within, I think, 10 feet of me, you get a +4 bonus.
So that'd be Soma and Kel.
I guess I would be a 14 then if I get a +4.
Okay. If you passed, you're pushed 5 feet back. If you failed a DC 15, you're pushed 15 feet back and you're prone.
I'm sorry, what was the DC?
15.
15.
It was a +4 from Evron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and if you pass, it's 10 feet, or if you pass, it's 5 feet?
If you pass, it's 5 feet.
If
5.
Yeah, if you pass, it's 5. If you fail, it's 15.
And prone.
And prone.
Okay.
Stayed in the city.
Fiona will, I don't know if you read this, but Fiona will put on the ring. It's not warm or cold or any sort of temperature, is it?
No. It's
Okay.
not.
I think it was just force that just, pushed everyone back.
Correct.
I mean, Avran's he's still waiting. He's waiting for something to pop off again. Oh, fuck.
You hear
Oh.
as it takes shape, the crystals start to shape into a greenish color and then kind of form into a draconic form that splays out as the burst kind of sends you reeling backwards. As it takes shape, draconic words start to spill out of its crystalline mouth, and it says, "Interlopers, return the box to its cradle."
Fuck.
If you speak Draconic, you understand it. If you don't, I'm sorry. It just sounds like it's yelling at you, and that's obviously not chill.
Hezrod yells back.
That's obviously not chill.
Fiona yells back in Draconic, if she may. We will. Please let us pass, and we will return it.
You see it staring at you, and it waits.
She takes out the box, and then to everyone else, she says out loud in common, "It wants us to return the box." And then she kind of like says a little bit quieter, "I don't really want to fight it. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm just going to hand it over."
It points directly down at the eye it's nearest, and that's in between you and it.
Yeah, so Fiona, as she's moving, she moves very deliberately, but also very like slowly in case anyone wants to do anything. She's
Pretty
moving
sure
as a
Avron and Hezrod will step in next to you.
Yeah. Yeah, like we're not. Hezrod's not about to let you just walk up to a dragon.
Well,
I will.
She's about to hand over the box.
I will stand up and in Draconic
Stand up too.
Tell the dragon they simply wish to get passage through the door.
And in an angry shout, it states, "Interloper, you have no right. You do not have the right."
Yeah, it really doesn't want us to go through that door, guys. Why again was that door so important to all of you?
Fiona is nosy.
True, and at that, Fiona was going to try
Malika
one more
casts
thing before she
polymorph.
hands over the box. Even though it's still in her hand and she's like moving like she's about to return it, she'll very quickly show her other hand that has the ring on it and say loudly to it in Draconic, "I am a follower of Ramanon and Iglin. I don't think of myself as an interloper. I want to
As you're
see
trying to say the words,
door."
it immediately just swipes its claw at you and your hand that's holding the box to get you to drop it.
Okay. Yeah. At that, Hezrod's gonna go into attack mode.
Absolutely fine.
Malika casted polymorph on me or the dragon?
Soma, Malika, Kel. Roll insight checks.
Oh god.
Gotta reopen my character sheet.
Oh no.
Hashtag immutable form.
Goddamn, guys, come on.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Oh no.
Big money. Big money.
Yeah, it just seems mean. And attacked her for no reason.
Wait.
Well,
Can I use my insight for Soma?
Inspiration for Soma, you mean?
Yeah. Or sorry, inspiration. My bad.
Sure. That's fine. If you want to spend it, you can.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, Soma, you have like a flash of inspiration, and you realize that it didn't move in a hostile fashion until Fiona said the words Ramanon and Eglin.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that out of
rushed for cutting her hand off, which I believe it does. 27 to hit.
Christ.
Wow.
Does it hit? No.
Wait. Disadvantage, I believe.
27 to hit.
Holy
wow.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
27 would
Damn.
absolutely
Yeah,
hit.
30 was the good one.
Oh.
I would
Well,
suggest
fuck.
not using those names again, Fiona.
9 slashing damage, Fiona, as it cuts at your hand.
Okay.
You drop the
I'll take that.
box, and the box hits the ground near its foot.
Oh no.
As kind of a response to that, and as we're getting into initiative, everybody start rolling initiative. Tom, new roll 20 boy, click on your token, and then go into your character sheet after you've selected your token and hit initiative, and then it'll move you to the tracker automatically. Perfect.
Nice.
That's
Were you
I guess I technically
Malika?
have advantage on initiative because of that feat. So
Yeah, it counts it.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just 2 dice were rolled.
okay, I see.
Yeah.
And
Malika,
Yes,
Jijo? Oh, were you casting polymorph on the dragon or Avrin?
on Avran.
okay.
Okay.
Do you not want to be polymorph? I asked you if you wanted to be polymorph.
No,
and you
no,
said
he
yes.
he already said yeah, I'm
Okay,
down.
okay. So
100.
So John, was I able to get that out before initiative began?
I'll allow it. Basically, it'll be in response to Fiona's activity. So
Okay.
it wasn't technically in a round situation, so
Okay.
I'll allow it, and then we'll start at Soma
Okay.
at the top once we get that handled. So you're turning Avrin into a
A giant ape.
cool.
Fuck yeah.
Out
I
of
know, Jonah, you love your Oonga Boongas, so
We love the Yunga Boonga.
all right, I'm gonna possibly do something very stupid as my very first action in combat in this game. John, where exactly did the box land, and is it still on the floor?
There.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Has the when the dragon swung at Fiona, did it move from its spot or did it stay in its spot?
Well, Fiona had to move up to kind of like talk at it because she said she was doing so. So she wouldn't have actually been behind all you folks. She would have been kind of.
I'm
up
asking
there.
more when it. Oh,
It
sorry, I
would've-
was very distracted by the giant monkey for a second
It
there. I was
swiped
like,
at
shit,
a-
what else is going on?
It's swiped at a good range. It has reach.
Okay.
That's what you're
Okay.
looking for.
Nice.
So I'm guessing I would not have any real indication whether or not it is by whatever magic it was summoned in by or however it got here, whether or not it's stuck on that emblem or
You should be able to move that ape. But yeah, you don't think that it's stuck or anything. You don't see any magic binding it to that location. The ape has to have its frame with at least 1 square of Avran in it. Don't move Avran first. Move the ape to it, and then move the Avran. But yeah, that's fine. And leave Avran over here at the door, because if you remove him, the trap
Okay.
will be bugged up.
Yeah, I didn't remove him, so
And
yeah.
you should have the character sheet there.
Yep, just
can you
popped
send
up.
it? You give it to Avern?
Everyone has
Yeah.
control of it.
okay.
For possible future turning everybody else into giant apes. Okay, so
So the box is about 40 feet from where I'm at
yeah,
now.
that's right.
Okay. How badly do we want that box? I feel like we probably really badly want that box, right?
We need it.
Fiona
Yeah.
has jumped through a lot of hoops for this.
In
box.
your head, Soma, you hear, "Get that box."
No, you don't. Just- you have to use You have
Yeah.
to use an action to be able to do
Yeah.
that. You can't awaken
Well-
the mind.
The whole conceit of why I've been here so far is for this box. So, just asking to clarify whether or not this is something that I can do with my combination of
Sure.
move and action.
Tell me what you're trying.
All right, I'm going to move, use my bonus action as a rogue to dash,
Mm-hmm.
pick up the box, and then I'm already gonna have to use one of my tricks to use my cape to dimension door way the fuck out of here.
Like hella out of here.
Ooh.
Neat.
How far away? I would say at least to here, so that I am still,
So like
I
right
guess
in the
so.
tunnel way is what you're saying.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Assuming that it's a tunnel coming down into here, right? So it's
Yeah.
not like I'm teleporting out into wide open space. It gives me
Right. So
Okay.
if you're teleporting like right at the entrance of the like outside the tunnel.
this is probably that's 70 something feet away from
Yeah.
the dragon. Yeah, that's probably a fine start.
Okay.
Depending on how the rest of this goes, we'll see where I go after that.
You
But
see Soma rush in, drop down, kind of slide, grab the box, and the second he does, kind of flourish his cape, vanish, and appear over on a different side of the chamber. The dragon's eyes kind of narrow as that's happening, as the giant ape takes shape, and then
that will also leave a plume of light concealment where the box was at.
Perfect, cool. The dragon, in response, says, as a free action in Draconic, "You will not leave here alive." And it seems to just be kind of focusing it towards you.
course, yeah.
I'm not pointing at one specific person.
Mhm.
I'm pointing at the whole group. But you feel it in your bones that it's you. You're the one.
I
So
mean,
much
we did
so
to steal the fucking box.
that on 20, I need each one of you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
What's the
Yeah.
Oonga Boonga's wisdom?
It's on the character sheet.
Hey, real quick, does Hezrod know who Duran Balkard is?
Does who?
Hezrod?
No. Does he?
No, is it 10?
So yeah, it's on the character sheet.
So
Oh my
Hezrod
God.
Oh.
doesn't know who Duran Balkard is?
What? Why is that coming up? What's that
Because
about?
Malika said his name out loud.
It was in the incantation.
Oh, do you have religion trained?
I do.
Yeah, Duran Balkard is the demon prince of corruption, one of the 13 sins of
Right.
sin princes
Okay.
of
I thought we
shedding.
had been through all this already.
No, I think this is the first time it's actually come up in Hezrod's presence.
It is the first time it's come up in Hezron's presence.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So he immediately does a sort of like double take at Malika, like, what the fuck? Okay, we'll deal with this later.
Man, all kinds of secrets coming out.
It's a hella good day today. Okay, so on 20, wisdom saving throws. Pass, fail, 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 fail.
Oh, I'm sorry, wisdom. Okay.
The shrine itself acts, and you feel a roar emanate throughout this place. Primal, predatory, apex predator,
Fuck yeah. Yes.
dragon-kind roar chambering throughout the entire place. If you got less than a 19, you are frightened
Fuck.
of the place, not of a creature. You are frightened of this place.
Oh no.
So if this place is within your sight line, you have disadvantage on attacks. And you cannot willingly move closer to the center of the chamber.
Like center where the dragon is?
Correct.
Or center up here?
Center is the emblem in the middle.
Okay. Okay.
So, Fiona, you're up. Oh,
Okay.
and with that,
Okay.
too, I forgot to start it, but yeah. you're
Okay. Not quite knowing what else to do. Let me see. Am I still within striking zone of him? I'm guessing yes, because he just put out his little claw last time.
He's apparently got a reach of at least 15 feet.
Great. What a man.
Actually,
Oh.
so far as to say, the Emerald Dragon has not been gendered.
Right. Even better. My non-binary
I'm sorry.
queen or king. She is going to, I think, touch. Let's see. The gorilla is too big. She's going to touch Hezrod and say, "Come with me." And she's going
I'm
to
sorry.
cast.
Real quick. Does Avran still have his aura while he's in ape form?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I would have passed that saving throw.
19?
Yeah, I rolled an 18 and I get a plus whatever from Avran.
Okay. You're not scared.
Cool. Woo!
Fiona,
Oh, he's not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Seeing that he's actually not scared, redacted. I was okay. But the gorilla looks really freaked out. Great. I think she'll just kind of point at the dragon, and say to Hezrod, "Hold him off. I'm going to attempt to open the door." And she's gonna disengage, and then move 30 feet this away. Let's see. The disengage is the full action, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate that so much. Yeah, well, I
Getting
guess
your hands clawed off again.
yeah. But she does yell. Actually, how close is she to
Think about
Cha-cha-cha, yes. In your head, Soma. She says, as soon as I can get to you, I can get us out of here with a spell.
All right. Between Fiona and Avran, you see the dragon kind of grit its teeth, and it kind of sounds like crystals like cracking together. It raises its finger up and dashes it across the air. It creates this red line streak directly in front of it, and you watch as the giant ape just dies and falls to the ground. Avran, you reform back into one of the squares that it is in.
Oof.
What do you mean the giant ape just dies?
Go ahead and put yourself back into any other space.
Okay.
Well, that's something.
And that wasn't even its turn.
Can we identify the spell?
Malika, you can make an Arcana check if you have Arcana trained. So no. And Fiona, since you were running, I assume you weren't looking back at the dragon. Am I right?
What the hell?
Likely not.
More than fair.
What just happened?
Avran, you're up.
Okay.
And it's after it kind of like cuts the air like that, it kind of drops down to all fours. The wings kind of curl in and kind of like sound like the tinkling of like glass kind of being thrown across the ground. It has a very kind of crystalline nature to it as it's moving.
Cool. Cool. Am I still afraid?
You would not be afraid because I don't think you. No, you're not immune to frightened right now as a paladin. So
No.
No, yeah, you're still
Not
frightened.
yet. No.
You're
Okay.
still frightened.
Cool. Alright. Jeez, let me see what I can do here. And I can't get closer.
Correct.
Shit.
You can.
I believe you have disadvantage on attack rolls, so you should probably go for something that has an AoE if you got it, or a saving throw.
Paladin.
I don't have that. I have smite. Shit, there's not really much I could do. Can Avran just throw the Wave Cutter Greatsword at it?
Sure. It's a improvised weapon.
Yes.
So just go ahead and make that strength roll since you're not proficient with improvised weapons.
Gotcha.
It's like literally scared Avran's just like, ah! Just fucking throws it. Fuck, nice.
That's pretty good.
You hit. Roll a d4 and add your strength modifier.
That's what he does now. He's just going to throw weapons.
Oh yeah, 5 damage.
Alright.
Can I smite it?
Damn.
No, because you can only smite with melee attacks.
Alright. So
Okay,
he's
you
gonna
can't-
throw that, and then he's gonna start running this way.
You can't.
Not
move.
closer, but
No, running that way would actually bring you closer to it.
You have to go
Oh.
out and around
shit. Okay, sorry, right there.
because it's
Or one. Is it there?
That'll
I
do.
don't know.
That's
Okay.
fine. Okay. On its initiative, it is immediately going to.
Oh, is it not on the board?
Yeah, it's 15.
Yeah, it's right there. 15.12.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, there it is.
It is going to.
Yeah, Hezrod's just staring it down.
As a bonus action, you watch as it vanishes from sight
Oh, god damn it.
That motherfucker.
and appears in front of Fiona.
Oh no.
I scared my cat with that. It just. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's just a dragon.
Yeah, that's all. Just a dragon. No big deal.
As it
So-
kind of appears in front of you, it moves to grapple you. You can make either an athletics or an acrobatics check to resist.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm upset that it just killed my giant ape form.
If I had to guess, it cast Dispel Magic.
Probably.
Probably?
It swings its claw out to grasp a hold of you, and you just drop down and kind of slide away from it. It then brings in its second set of claws. One more try.
Can I impose my, what's it called? Entropic Ward on this second attack now that I can see it coming?
Yeah, if you want to use your reaction, that's fine.
Yeah, I want it to have disadvantage.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make your acrobatics roll.
Oh, wait, does it work like that? Because it's not. Would it be disadvantage on his.
It's an attack. It's technically
It is an attack, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
probably,
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, acrobatics again. All right.
Okay, dodging like crazy. Yeah, it definitely doesn't grab you with the second attack. Annoyed.
Oh, that's great. That's really good because one of the features of it is now I have advantage on my next attack against it because the attack failed, right?
Great. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. With the annoyance that it's kind of created here, it's just going to bite you with its last attack.
Oh, I can't use 2 reactions.
So an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
It does 12 piercing damage.
Hezrod cast Guardian Angel.
All right. Roll a d10.
Who?
Ezra.
Perfect.
So, 10
9.
or 9.
I believe
so
it's 9.
you'll take 3 piercing damage and 7 psychic.
Me?
Yeah. So a total of 10 if you have no buffers against psychic.
So like a spectral image of Hezrod like appears in front of it, and then the claw like it absorbs most of the damage and then shatters, and then Fiona takes the remainder.
Yep. The bite is lessened due to the magical Hezrod.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So I still take the damage, just less. Got you. Thank you.
Right. Instead of 19, you only took 10.
Perfect.
Dragon is done, annoyed, but done. Malika, you're up.
Should be annoyed, bitch.
Zizo, you're muted if you're
I'm
talking.
processing. I'm sorry.
I said the dragon was non-binary.
Bitch is a non-binary term.
Happy Pride, y'all. Okay, so fuck my life,
I'm gonna
man.
give
Okay,
you-
so
Every color of the rainbow dragon. Let's go.
that's disgusting.
No, thank you, sir.
I do not like dragons.
Yeah.
All
Knock
right.
is looking real nice right now, guys. I'm just saying.
Hexing it.
Okay.
With my bonus. And then Eldritch Blasting. What level am I? I'm level 8. Okay, that's cool.
2 shots.
Eldritch Blaze.
Oh no, wait, I don't know if that's correct. Well,
15
might
misses.
be.
16 misses.
Fucking ass.
The
Okay,
bolts.
wait, I have inspiration. Can I inspire the second one?
Sure. Roll the damage.
That'll be 9, 10 plus 6. 16.
9, 10. Where's the 6 coming from?
From the I
Okay.
rolled for the hex damage.
And where is your charisma modifier in this?
Oh god, I don't know.
And
My
why is there a
brain.
d6 being added to it twice?
Well, that's hex.
What's the d6 coming from the side there? I believe that's the hex damage.
Mm,
So the math should
Yeah.
be 1d10 plus 1d6 plus your charisma modifier.
I swear to fucking god, I had all of this
No worries.
already.
So what we're going to do
Set
is we're
up.
going to take the 6 that you rolled in the first hex block.
Okay,
We're going to take the 9. And we're going to take your charisma
Okay.
modifier, which is a...
5.
Okay, so
Damn,
11,
girl.
20. All right, solid hit. The first one, you see it kind of stop, kind of get dissipated, just by this strange field that seems to be emanating around it. The second one pierces through it and kind of hits, and you can see shards of emerald kind of fall to the ground. When they hit, they kind of tingle across the ground as gemstones would, but then you notice that they don't lay lingering. They actually melt into liquid.
Ugh.
Mm.
Like the crystalline structure is dying after it breaks from the dragon. All right. After your turn, Malika, you see it kind of like look at you annoyedly, kind of turn back and look at Soma. And
Oh no.
in Draconic say, soon. It disappears, and it appears here, boxing her into the corner
Oh, you motherfucker.
as a legendary action. Tezrod, you're up.
Seeing it like sort of teleport across the room, Hezrod runs towards it.
Okay.
And as he does, he like kind of before he had sort of like a spear over shield stance when he was sort of preparing to fight.
Mhm.
But now that he's running towards it, he kind of throws the shield out to the side and he's like pointing with his spear. And as he's running towards it, he's like firing off a bunch of attacks.
Subject plus.
No, actually, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to cast Astral Lances at 3rd level.
Okay.
So before you've seen like a lot of Hezrod's attacks have been like blue energy spectral kind of fish. Now his attacks look to be like they're bigger, bulkier fish, but they're on fire and they explode when they hit things.
Love
I certainly don't see that in the city.
it.
So let me see here. So Astral Lances, that will be at 3rd level, so that will be a total of 5.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. So let's just do this real quick.
Just roll 5 spell
Yeah.
attacks.
1, 2, Jesus, 3. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that second one to get a
Okay.
21. 4, 5.
All right.
Fuck yeah. So, each one of these does an additional 1d8 radiant damage. And actually 1d8 plus 3.
I think it rolled
So
it.
the 3 is there.
Oh, no.
It's already. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Go ahead. Give me
Yeah.
the total damage. And
Okay. So let me see. First one misses.
the
I'm assuming a
Constitution
21
saving
hit.
throws only versus undead, correct?
Right. Yes. So 21, 23, 25, and 26. I'm assuming those all hit.
Yeah. Its AC is 18.
Okay, cool. So the first one misses, but okay, so first one that hits, that's 8. Second one that hits, that's another 8. So that's a total of 16. Third one that hits, that's another 8.
So 24.
Yeah, so that's 24. The last one is a total of 10.
34.
And so that's 4 hits. And so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's an extra 15 damage.
Roll a d8 one more time.
Oh, 5. So 20. That's an extra
Got it.
20 damage.
So, very solid blazing attack as you kind of rush for it. Oh, I forgot. You have disadvantage. No, you didn't freeze. You didn't freeze. That's
No,
right.
yeah, I was not.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, solid hits. It definitely turns his attention back at you, kind of annoyed, but it seems its attention keeps changing. You then
Yeah,
notice
that's
that it does that thing
Oh.
that dragons do, where it looks at the room and catches everything. You were finishing your turn?
Yeah, well, he was running towards it while I was doing
But
it.
you're
so
done, right?
30 feet of movement goes there, and then bonus action, I'm going to use my Harness Divine Power to consume one of my Channel Divinities to get my 3rd level spell slot back.
Perfect. In between Hezrod and Kel, you see it raise its finger up as it's looking at Hezrod and slash downwards. As
Oh, no.
it does so, Soma, you kind of hear this loud crashing sound, and you turn to look back at the tunnelway that would be your exit, fill in with dirt as it all slams into the ground.
Don't worry, I can take care of that.
If you could just take care of the dragon entirely, that would be.
Kel,
I don't know if you just saw what Hezrod
If
did.
you could just keep doing that, just more of that.
Kel, you're up.
My job is to grab a box and run.
That's fair. All the exploding fish.
Ezra will kind of hear Kel mutter under his breath, "Why couldn't it be ogres?" He kind of like steps back a little bit.
Well, keep in mind,
Towards-
don't move too close.
Oh, I
to
can't
the
go.
symbol.
I can't go close.
You can go.
Is it okay to move a little bit closer?
No, not at all. Nowhere
Okay,
close.
no,
at
no,
all.
no.
You
Okay,
kind of
so
have
I
to
stay
do one of
there.
these.
If Hezrod hears Kel say that,
Do
why
that.
couldn't it be ogres? Hezrod just matter-of-factly says, I killed them all.
So that's a shame.
Good point.
And then he pulls up his rifle and then he'll take 2 shots
Okay.
at the back of his dome piece.
Bang bang.
Hezrod says, haha, more teeth.
Hopefully. There we go. 1. Damn.
2 hits.
I'm scared.
No hits.
No hits.
All right, Soma.
Okay. Do
What do
I
I do?
have? Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Do I get to move Kiora?
You can. Yeah, but you can't attack
Okay.
with it.
Never mind.
You have to use one of your attacks to initiate an attack with it.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do I have line of sight on the dragon from here, or is
It's
the
big enough, I'd grant it.
okay? I'm not gonna get any sneak attack damage because I have disadvantage.
There's
Correct?
an ally.
Even though-
Yeah, correct. You have
Okay.
disadvantage. You no sneak.
Okay. I guess with that in mind, I've got only a couple of things I can do here. I guess I will take a shot with my short bow that will almost certainly not hit, but hey.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Not with that 9.
Yep.
All right. As
then-
far as
For your
Sorry.
30-foot distance, it looks like everyone here is good if
Yeah.
you want to do the other thing.
so just so I understand rules here, if I give advantage to somebody with disadvantage, it just
Neutral
neutralizes
out.
it and they get single roll. Okay.
So
Um,
Kel would actually be probably best target for that.
um,
Tell
so
him,
I'm a
tell him about how he sucks at shooting that gun.
yeah. You can't hit the broadside of a dragon, but that's
Oh,
actually
well.
helpful. And
I just stared daggers at someone.
Bonus action help at range 30. So you have the help action. Your next attack,
Nice.
Kel, you have advantage. So you'll have.
Wonderful. Thank you.
it'll be neutral. So I'm a dick, but it's for a good reason.
All right, I mean, I'll take it. Whatever
Um,
gets us a dead dragon.
As far as I was gonna say, and then as far as my movement goes, I'm guessing I don't really have a lot of direction I can go because the side is collapsed. I
Yeah.
can't go to the left. Going even
You can go
south would be
You can go south. Yeah, that's absolutely an option.
Okay.
And that'll. I mean, the whole place is the sight line, so
Sure.
you just can't move towards the center. But yeah,
Okay.
it'll definitely hamper you if you go south because you won't be able to go anywhere else.
yeah. I will stay where I'm at then.
Okay. On 20, the chamber, kind of a low purring sound fills out the chamber. And you can see that the dragon kind of glows again with its strange glow that it had when it was forming. And you notice that a bunch of the crystals that had been broken off by shots, mostly from Hezrod, start to spring out and reform.
Sorry, what was that? They're forming. Where?
It appears to be healing itself.
Okay. Sorry, for a second thought the pieces that fell off over where I'm at were
And
starting
again,
to.
that
kinda-
appears to be the shrine's action. So the lair action on 20 is what's causing that healing. Fiona, you're up.
I don't like that. So she's knows she
Oh.
has advantage.
Fiona,
What?
free intelligence saving throw, please.
Free? Okay. Saving throw?
Yes, please. You are in the middle of a combat and you're kind of focused on stuff, but there's almost like there's this strange like voice trying to talk to you, but you can't hear it. It's there. It's lingering on the edges of your like thought line, but you can't seem to gather what it is. But you definitely know that the current and most dire threat is that dragon.
Yeah. So my question is, two questions quick. The barricade when it all collapsed, that looks to be like how thick? Like was it like an entire like one of these big ass walls he collapsed, or was it just a few?
So remember, it's like a dirt path that like leads. It's like a tunnel that was bored through like the soil. It looks like the soil from above just dropped a good 10 feet to fill out the cavern.
Okay, so it's like a 10 feet drop, you'd say? Or like 10 feet of dirt?
Based on what Soma saw, it looked like the entirety of the whole tunnel, all like 50 or so feet that lead up to the surface, everything above it just dropped. Like it just filled in the entirety of the hole.
Okay. This was a bonus action, but it is not, so I will do my other plan, plan B. She has advantage on this attack because her entropic ward.
Yep. Are you frightened?
No.
Okay.
So it's just a straight up advantage. Please let this work because it can't regain hit points if it works. Woo woo!
Okay.
10 necrotic, it clings to it. I'm so happy.
All right. You do notice that the necrotic nature of the ghostly hand does remain with it. Yeah, solid hit. Anything else that you want to do in your turn?
I don't know what this does, or if I can, so please correct me if I'm a dumb bitch for asking this. But can I take a health potion right now, or is that an action?
You have rapid drinker. It's a trait you can take, but if you don't have it, you can't.
Okay, she will just kind of like scared yell out, "I'm not doing great, but let's keep it up."
You can pull.
That's her
I mean,
turn.
you can have a potion in hand, but yeah, you can't drink it yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the bonus action is to take the potion in hand.
No. It's just a item interaction to draw it. It's an action to quaff a potion. Unless you took rapid drinker.
Got you. Thank you.
Avran, it is your up.
Yes. I have a question
Shoot.
about rage. So in the rules, it specifically states that if I'm wearing heavy armor, I don't gain the benefits of the advantage on strength and the rage damage.
Checking.
Hold on, let me post it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. While he's doing that, can I move, please? I forgot to take my movement.
Sure.
I can't move. Oh wait, I'm not frightened, so I can go wherever I want, bitch. I will
posted it.
approach.
You gain
I
none
will
of the
go-
benefits of being in a rage if you're wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna
okay.
go over here, getting
Alright.
ready to grab him in the box if I have to. So, yeah.
So Avran is going to dash, and is it an action to jump on this dragon's back?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck. Okay, so I don't have an action if I dash.
And
So
are
he's
you?
just gonna stand there.
You're not raging, right? Because it'd be pointless.
It'd be pointless. Which sucks,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
I should have tracked that last time.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was there too.
It's okay.
It's my fault too. I'm sorry.
We'll discuss after the fight. Okay.
Okay.
Are you trying to jump on it?
I don't have an action. I can't.
Okay, you dash. Right. Okay.
You know?
Between your
That's it.
between actually no, it doesn't have another one. So it's going to turn its attention towards you annoyedly, and it's just going to breathe.
Oh fuck.
60 foot. So it's going to be everyone that's south of me, except for everyone but Malika. Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Good lord.
Not simple.
Let's combine our brain cells together.
Same.
Our brain cell.
Aw, Hezron. Oh no.
Hold on. Wait. Who's 60 feet? Within 60 feet.
I think that would be all
Do
of us based on
I
what he was doing.
It's
see?
everyone besides Malika.
Do I see Soma?
Yes?
I'm going to use Ephemerate on him.
Okay, ephemerate.
Hold on, let me.
A great spell in the Gathering Magic Mystical Archives. Available on DM's Guild now.
I recommend it. It's good.
Yep. So, Soma disappears.
Yes. And you said intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta do one.
Nice.
Tough go, Kiora.
Oh,
Me.
do me a favor. Never mind. You already did. Okay. So you're not going to fail Soma. Everyone else besides Avran and Fiona fail. If you failed, you're taking 37 points of psychic damage. If you succeeded, you're taking half of that. So 15, 18 damage. If you failed, not only do you take the damage, but if you make an attack roll or ability check during your next turn, you roll a d6 in addition to it and reduce the number on the d6 from the result. You are disoriented by its breath of psychic energy.
You're muted, Chad.
Kiora dies.
Say something, Chad?
I'm sorry. You reduce the damage or the attack roll?
You reduce the attack roll or the ability check by a d6.
Wait, did the baby die?
Baby's dead.
Is this
Oh,
a
man. Fuck.
that sucks. Is this an effect that we save against?
Yeah.
What we make a save? No, do we make a saving throw?
No,
on
just
each
for
of
a
our
turn.
turns? Oh, just for one turn?
Yeah, and it's for the next
Yeah.
attack or ability check. So
Just one single attack?
on the next attack or ability check that you make during your next turn, you roll a d6.
Oh,
And
it's
reduce
just
that
one.
from the
Okay.
result.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said
Um,
if we failed, we take 37 damage.
Yep, and you're disoriented.
First, Hezrod's going to use his reaction to use Guardian Angel on Fiona.
Throw Guardian Angel
So-
again for me.
So that's going to be, it's going to reduce that by 11.
Well, no, throw the text. I
The
need to see text.
description.
My brother in Christ, you made the spell.
I know, and I'm wanting to double check something because I have two spells that are very similar but are very slightly different.
He still needs to read it, okay?
Yeah,
God.
I was just giving him a hard time.
I love that.
I was like, oh my god, this is my chance to use this meme in real life.
I'm gonna go find it.
Brother in Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, I just submitted it. There you go.
+1.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
concentration.
Just takes damage. Okay, cool. I think it's hold at bay that only works against attacks. Okay, cool. All right.
And then I also make a concentration check. DC will be so 37 damage halved would be what?
18.
Okay, so DC 18 Constitution.
Fail.
Fucking didn't make it, so end concentration on that.
Okay.
And then Hezrod takes 37 damage.
Yep. Malika.
I don't like this.
Oh, after it breathes, it literally just turns its whole weight and attention towards you, Malika.
Okay, I am aiming for the snoot.
You're attacking at melee range, so you have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
I already have disadvantage.
Now you have more disadvantage.
No.
That'll hit.
23 hit?
Yeah, you have to roll third time.
So,
Okay.
Oop, shit.
Hold on. Let me get my shitty
I'm going
shit.
I'm going into your sheet right now.
No, I corrected it.
All right, let's
Don't
see.
go in my sheet.
Click the
Don't
damage
bully
then.
me.
All right, you did fix it. Good. And then I need the hex.
Oh, and I
though.
have hex.
All right, so 13.
And I have maddening hex.
That's why it was 2d6.
Well, no, maddening,
I didn't even do that.
maddening hex is just my charisma bonus.
Got
So
it.
that'll be 10, 13, 18.
Cool. Malika, done. In between.
Wait,
Malika...
no. As a free action, I would like to cry.
Oh, okay. As a legendary action, it
Just blasting and crying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go nuts on it.
Jesus Christ.
Avran and Malika, the both of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
You got it.
Just spins in place like a Beyblade.
Oh, nice.
Succeed. Fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have restoration?
So, Malika, you take 28 points of fire damage, and Avran, you take 14. As its green form just bursts with green flame that just exudes out from it in this massive green flame, as it bursts out and just kind of like a Super Saiyan aura that burns the two of you.
Ah.
Hezrod, it's your up. Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Why are you giving them intelligence saving throws?
Don't worry about it.
I got a 17.
You look over at where Soma just reappears, and you're like making sure everyone's scanning, and you see that the cave-in, the ground that's kind of falled in, it's all transparent, like it's see-through. The tunnel's still there, but there appears to be a bunch of rocks and stuff that are inside of the tunnel that are transparent and not actually ground and rock.
Right. It's an illusion.
It's hallucinatory terrain.
Right.
Ooh, I love that spell.
It's fun.
Hezrod kind of looks at it for a moment and he says, The rubble! It's not real! And then he turns back to the dragon and he raises his shield, which glows with like a bright golden energy, and then he points his spear at the dragon, which is like kind of covered in like a smoldering blackness. And then as he like raises the shield, he says, Golradir, help me! And he casts Mass Healing Word at 4th level.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
you
damn.
bad
Sorry.
bitch.
Big heals,
Mass
big
Healing-
heals.
Mass Healing
Love
Word at 4th level. So that's going to heal everybody for that much. 7? Everybody
7?
gets 7.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot. I'm sorry.
I'm no
It's
goal.
okay.
I rolled shit on that extra D4, but you know,
It okay.
I am not
It okay.
Golradir.
It's better than nothing.
I'm like the Wish version of Golradir.
We have Golradir. We have Golradir at home.
I ordered an elf with
It
abs
says
instead of
right.
Golradir at home is like a fucking cockeyed drunken fish.
I ordered an elf with abs, and instead I have this weird ass fish with glowing hands. What the?
Oh,
And then with the spear point of the dragon, he's gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
I mean, it's not bread and butter, but it's fucking close.
True.
So the first one's a 23, second one's a 13. I think that's gonna miss. Okay, so the first one hits. It gets. I'm gonna roll that.
We're gonna
Blessed
set up.
Strike D8.
We're gonna
and
set
then
up a
we'll reduce
macro
it.
for that. I don't understand why that's not just going to.
So Eldritch Blast is
10.
let me see. 3, 5. Yeah, Eldritch Blast is a total of 10, and then reduced by 1d6. Because that was the first attack I made. So that'd be 2. So Dragon takes 8 damage.
Yep. Done.
And that is it for Hezrod.
Cool. In between, actually, I'm out of legendary actions. I spent them all on explosion.
Actually,
Wonderful.
he will move. He's going to
Great.
move here around the corner, so he's out of line of sight of the dragon.
That's fine. Kel, you have advantage on the next attack that you make from the help action, not on all attacks.
No, I know.
Let me double check. That's actually.
I'm pretty sure it's just the next
Yeah.
attack.
I think so too, but I just want to be certain.
Made.
I mean, I'll take every attack. That'd be sweet.
The first attack roll is made with advantage
Yep.
based on the default help action. I don't think the Saryusian stuff or Mastermind changes that.
Oh, right. But a quick note on that, Kel. If you roll and both attacks don't hit with this, you get to roll a third dice because you have advantage.
Because my emotional abuse is really helpful.
He just made me frustrated, which
I'll show
a better
you how
shot.
to shoot.
Yeah.
All right,
So he books it. He just books it right down here.
go ahead and roll an attack if you're gonna shoot.
I am.
And then if we don't like the results, because you're gonna roll and take the first one because you have advantage and disadvantage. 19 will hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Okay. Fulmination. Then a D6.
Not nice.
No, a D6 is to the attack roll. Sorry, I did hit. Roll a D6.
Also not nice.
Not nice.
Not nice at all.
Attack
Oh,
misses.
fuck.
Roll your second attack. This is with disadvantage.
Come on, baby. Roll high.
Go. Crit. Nope.
No.
All right, so bang bang.
Was that counting the reroll? Was that what that was?
No, sorry. Actually, thank you. Good point. Roll a D20, John.
I don't abuse people for
Just a
no
D20.
reason, John.
Just a D20.
It's constructive.
Come on, baby.
16.
Yay.
What's your modifier?
It looked like it was +2 on the other attack, so is that
No, +7, 8, 9.
Sorry.
So
Yeah, it should be +7. Yeah.
that'll actually hit. So we're gonna take the 9 damage from the first bit.
Hey.
So you actually did hit with the first attack, despite having everything
Okay.
against you. But someone yelling at you definitely made it happen. The second attack misses. Good note. All right, and then
Eat.
you're staying there. Soma, you're up.
Okay, so
You're
before
not
I make
aware
it
that
this-
it's a hallucinatory terrain.
sure. Hezrod said that he yelled, so
Yeah.
I still probably believe it, but yeah. Are the orbs still in the center of the room on that crest, or did they get consumed by this thing forming?
They're floating right there. And you're pretty sure that they're going to float there as long as that dragon's still alive.
Part of me wants to make an attack roll on the orbs, but I feel like that's probably not going to be productive.
You've seen people try to move them and suffer for it, so...
All right. Well, let's see. So Kel is he's still technically within 30. I guess first off, I will take another shot with the short bow. Do I still have disadvantage from the fear?
threatened.
Okay.
That'll
That's
hit.
pretty good.
All right.
And damage.
Click on the 1d6 3 piercing.
Well,
part,
no,
I'm assuming.
if you click on the word, sorry, I apologize. If you look at the chat, you'll see that the word short bow is a clickable link in the chat window. If you click it, it'll drop the damage underneath. There you go.
An astounding 4 damage. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I am going to look at Avran and tell him to strike while it's distracted.
You have help.
Help action!
We love it. On 20, you watch as the glowing aura of the shrine kind of emanates around the dragon, but then you see that the strange necrotic energy seems to kind of interlace with it, and the two kind of dissipate in the air around it. Fiona, you're up.
Yeah, noticing thanks to Hezrod that this is probably not a real situation. She would take a few steps forward.
Incorrect. Not how it works. So he
No.
says it's not real. You can use your action to make an investigation roll to see if he's telling the truth.
I was gonna say, could I blindly step through it?
No.
Like, could I just start moving forward?
Not at all.
Interesting.
Because it will bounce you out. Because you do not know it's a falsity.
Got you. I don't want to waste my action. I think I think she's going to use her action to activate Ghost Eyes.
Okay.
So if there is earth, she'll be able to, like, ideally see through the cracks. So would she see, like, ghostly forms of earth in front of her?
I got you. Yeah. I would say that it would allow you to see that there's no earth present.
So it's just some, like, really vague, odd, like,
Yeah,
I'm assuming, like, magical force or something.
With Ghostly Sight, you'd see that it's not present.
Okay. That was unfortunately her action, though, so she'll kind of nod and yell out, "Thanks, Hezrod!" and then grab Soma's wrist. Although she can't pull him through, it'll just bounce him out. So she'll just start moving herself.
I just reread the train. He'll go through, but he won't willingly choose to go through. If he's pushed through it, he would do it. But based on the nature of the spell, its appearance is so much so that, like, his own personality will, like, the save DC will force him to be, like, shutted from it. He'll believe it's terrain. But if you're dragging him through it, that's different.
She would attempt to grab his wrist and drag him through, knowing that Hezrod also knows, and he doesn't need to be dragged. She'll try to drag Soma.
Okay.
So,
you already used your action, so you cannot grapple Soma.
Josie, what was that teleportation spell you used on Hezrod?
Yeah, that's an action. I was about to use it, but I already used my action. Like, yeah.
Okay, because that would probably be, like, much more effective. You could just teleport to the other side, because you can see through it.
You also
I know.
Grapple somebody.
Unfortunately.
It's an action to grapple somebody. So if you want to go through the terrain, you can, but you can't take anyone with you right now.
Yeah, knowing I can't take anyone with me, could I don't know if this is a bonus action. Could I bonus action try to grab the box from him before I move myself?
No, he's not offering it, so you can, like, you can make your hand gesture to be like, I want to take the box, but on his turn is when he has to hand the box over. It would be an action to try and take it from him.
Okay, knowing all of that, I'm just going to do the safest, smartest thing, and I'm just going to move 30 feet out of, ideally, eye distance range from this dragon.
Leaving Malika and Avran to die. Got it. Fiona does...
That's a me move.
Avran, you're up.
Okay, so I have a straight roll on my next attack.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Hatred does not apply to him because he's not undead.
Not undead.
I'm going to cast Fateful End. And that crits on a 16 to 20. Oh, baby. Damn, so close. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it misses. You also... Did you pass the breath weapon attack?
Which one?
When I shot the breath weapon at you, did you roll a successful save on it?
Yeah, I think I got. It was the intelligence save, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I was just
So
like,
it has a
why-
-5 because I was using Great Weapon Master.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm like,
Does that?
I'm confused why you would do that willingly, like take a penalty to your attack roll. That's me just being confused. So no
It
worries.
was for the +10.
No,
it was
I
was
get
for the
it.
reward.
Yeah.
The
You know its
possible
AC
reward
was an
at the end.
18. But no, I
Yeah.
like the gambler. I like the gambler method.
I
Yeah.
assume that included his reroll as the second.
Oh, sorry.
roll on.
Thank you. Correct. So Soma is Seryujin. When you have advantage on an attack roll, you roll a third dice. So go ahead and make that third dice roll.
All right. No. Mm-mm.
All right, I'm gonna have to be more abusive with you. I tried to be nice, and this is what happened. So
Abusive with Cal, it works. Abusive with Avran, no.
I
It didn't.
said
Doesn't
to
work
attack while I
until-
was distracted. That wasn't abusive enough. That's
Yeah.
why it didn't work.
Hey, idiot! Get him in the rectum. Avran.
I was so hoping that was gonna be like a fucking 16 or something, but no, God hates me.
Absolutely no problem.
Yeah, that's his turn.
The dragon will turn its full attention onto Malika. I am going to ask that Jijo roll a d6.
Good thing Hezrod asked about that scroll of resurrection before he left town.
Okay. I'm going to go with the regular itinerary of a dragon, claw, bite. AC 14?
17.
Okay, so first attack misses. Second and third attack both hit. 9 slashing damage from the first one, and 10 slashing damage from the second one. And that's it for its turn. It goes to Malika.
God, at this point, there's only stupid actions left. I don't know what's more stupid.
What would
drinking a
Jonah do?
potion or attacking?
What would Jonah do?
Wow, John.
Just teasing. I love you, Jonah!
Fuck.
Just gonna go.
I think if I take a potion, I don't think it'll like heal me enough to survive another attack, so I'm just gonna attack. 1, 2.
First attack is with
Miss.
disadvantage, yeah, so both miss. Alright, Malika done. Between Malika and Hezrod, the creature will make another claw attack. That'll hit for 11 slashing damage. You down?
Yeah.
Okay. Malika kind of hits the stone, the claw marks across her chest. As this happens, the hex above the dragon's head appears again, and you watch as it kind of breaks apart. And then, like the angel wings kind of flying away, and the body of it kind of just dissipating into smoke. It turns its attention inwards on Avran. And Ezra, you're up.
How's it looking?
Hard to tell. It has no anatomy to speak.
That's fair. Hezrod pops out around the corner, does a quick assessment. 2, 3, 4, 5. It sucks because I know if I bring Malika back up, she's just gonna go down again.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah,
Let a
but the
bitch
thing
rest.
is, but the thing is, like,
I curse you.
if I don't heal Malika, I can't heal everybody else. So, and I don't have enough movement to get to where you guys are. Okay.
You could just let Avron take care
Yeah.
of her. It's fine.
No. I'm just gonna let it ride. Sorry, I didn't want to burp loudly on stream. Okay, I'm gonna do another Astral Lances at 3rd level.
Astral Lance is a range attack? Yeah, you're not frightened, never mind.
Yep.
Wait, I have a quick question. Am I dying?
You are in the dying state if you are at 0 hit points, yeah.
Do I need to roll a save yet?
On your turn. At the beginning of your turn, you make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, so cool. So that's going to be. So casting at level 1 is 3. Casting it at level 3 would be 5. So we're going to do 5.
Let me check something real quick.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Bear with me here for a second.
Okay. Does anybody want to use their inspiration and turn that 12 into a 24?
I had it.
I don't think anybody.
What about that nat 20?
I do
I
still
already-
have inspiration, so yes, I will burn mine for you.
Thank you, sir.
Something about noble teeth, whatever. Huh?
More than fair.
Noble teeth.
What are you looking into?
Blessed Strikes.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't anticipate that when you were putting the class together, did you?
Oh, it was.
No, I think I know where the mistake was. It's supposed to it's supposed to situationally be like the two cleric features. It's supposed to be the in-between. And I think I understand how you've how it's been easily corrupted. It should only work on cantrips.
Okay, well,
It's fine. No worries.
I will say that I wasn't aware of Blessed Strikes when I leveled.
Sure.
And then I leveled and I found out that Blessed Strikes was a thing, and it kind of blew my mind.
Yeah, it's blowing my mind too. I think I worded it poorly, and that's perfectly fine. We're testing it now. That's always
fair.
been the case. So
I mean,
I'm not
leave it
chang-
up to Hezrod
I'm
to
not
fucking
chan-
break something.
I'm not changing it midstream. So keep
Yeah,
going
that's
on
fine.
with your
I'm
bad
just
stuff,
saying,
but-
like breaking shit is what he does.
Oh, for sure. Rules included.
So, yeah. So does a 17 hit, or does
no?
What was
17.
the
18
AC is 19.
Okay, so
Oh,
the 18
18.
misses, the 17 misses, the 24 hits, and the crit hits. So out
The
of that
18,
five,
the 18 hits. It's 18, not 19. They said.
Oh, okay, cool. So that will be, let me see, 5 damage from the 18.
Give me a total.
5 damage from the 24. Okay, so that's 10, 21, and then that's going to be another 3d8
Hold on.
or
What is
48.
Blessed Strikes coming?
Tasha's.
Oh, of course, Tasha's.
Yeah, leave it to Tasha to fuck everything up.
Yeah, when a creature takes damage from one of your
Fuck you,
cantrips or
Tasha.
weapon attacks, so I don't even have to change that. You've been cheating this whole time.
Oh, I thought it was spell
and you can
attack.
only use the damage bonus once per turn.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so you've been cheating, and that's fine.
Wow.
Hezrod, you
What,
cheating now.
what I'll do to make it more balanced for myself moving forward, Blessed Strikes doesn't work for Astral Lance. Duh. And
Totally fine.
because you cheated before, I'm taking away inspiration from whoever gave it to you on a lark, and so you only hit with 2 attacks.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, my
Damn.
bad. My bad.
If it was my rules, I would have been totally okay with that because I could have been like, yeah, I fucked up. I wrote bad.
Okay,
I wrote
that's
it not
fine.
good.
Sorry, I thought it was spell attacks,
No worries.
but my bad. Okay, so let's go over this once again.
Mhm.
18 hits.
Yes.
That's 5 damage.
All right.
That was not a thing. This one is okay, 5, 3. Okay, we're looking at 16 damage total.
Okay.
Um,
Cool. Yeah.
and
A lot of it's laying on the ground in puddle form around it. A lot of the glass shards break off of it and slam into the space around Malika as well.
So it looks like there's like a fair amount of destruction.
Yeah. And
okay, cool. Like Hezrod like grins like maliciously, like all shark teeth, and then like rolls back around the corner so he's behind the wall again.
In between your turn and Kel's turn, it disappears. And it will appear inside of the tunnel in front of Fiona.
Motherfucker.
So what we're going to do is because I really wasn't expecting the run to be so late into the game and everyone get floored out here on the outside. Fiona, you said you moved 30 feet into it, so they put you 20 feet into the tunnel. It's right in front of you. You're also frightened of the shrine behind you, which, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well then, cool. You can run away. Soma, on the other hand, if he does move forward, is still frightened of the shrine and will not be able to run away. Good thing he didn't get grabbed, but that's its legendary action. It teleported into that space. Kel, you're up. You can move directly up, kind of onto the steps.
Like that.
Well, you got to move up a little bit more to get to the sight line.
Oh, really?
To see down the tunnel, yeah. It's only about 10 feet wide, and it's like right there. So you'd have to kind of move up to like right there.
So he's like kind of where the dirt is. He's like half in the dirt right now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
be like, okay, that's weird. But
well, no, you kind of move up that way. I would say when you saw Fiona run through it. So if you'd like, you can make an investigation roll to see what's going on. It'll be your action to do so. But you can't see through the terrain. I forgot it even existed.
I'll just kind of round the corner and be like, what the fuck? And I'll just start reloading.
Okay. Kel done. Soma up. Again, investigation roll to determine that this is a fraud. But you definitely know that the dragon vanishes nowhere in sight. You don't know where it is. Fiona just ran through a stone wall.
And, well, there's also a dragon between me and that stone wall.
No, it's inside of the stone wall, actually.
I can't actually see it whatsoever.
We're both inside of the hallucinatory terrain, so you're just seeing the rock.
Okay. And I'm still afraid of the shrine, so I can't even go, like,
away
north.
You can go north, so long as you're not moving closer to the center. Ever.
Right, so
as long as you stay a good 60 feet away from the center, like, yeah, you just gotta kind of.
And how far am I away from this stone, whatever, right now? Because I know we kind of
like
nudge things in.
15 feet. Basically, the hole starts where the the boards ends.
So, out of curiosity, what is this archway made out of? Does it look like it's just regular stone, not particularly slippery in any way, shape, or form?
Stone.
Okay. So, how high up does this archway
30
go?
feet to here, 30 feet up to there.
I'm talking about the one I'm in right now. This entryway.
Yeah, this entryway, it goes up to the ceiling, which is 100 feet up. It's more of a pillar, really.
Okay. Well, I have no idea where the dragon is. I'm assuming in the center, this sigil is still glowing, still stones there glowing, so I can
eyes and orbs. Yep.
I'm guessing that I can probably intuit that it's not dead. It didn't disappear and die.
Right.
So, would you allow me with those? Because apparently I'm just going to reveal every trick I have right now. I think the safest place Soma would determine, because he doesn't want to go towards the shrine. I don't know what's going on with the tunnel, is to potentially use those slippers of spider climbing to just walk right the fuck up this archway.
Yeah, that's fine. So you kind of just make your way up the wall there.
Yeah, I'll dash and get as high up on the wall as possible to
just basically
Slipper!
like vampire, like horror movie, like just straight up the wall.
And I can't see Fiona, correct?
Yeah, Fiona disappeared behind a illusory wall.
All right, I will use my bonus action before I get out of range then to yell at Hezrod to find that dragon and kill it.
Hezrod just says, it's right there.
I'm already Zoidberg running up the wall. Just.
I'm gonna make a ruling too. I just want to make sure that it's not. The spell's 4th level, so I'm trying to make it seem like it's worth a shit. But hallucinatory terrain, if you've seen somebody go through it, which I would say Soma has, You would know that it's false terrain, but you still can't see through it.
Oh, okay. So you're just making the investigation to see through it, but you
Correct.
could walk.
To determine that it's fake. You're disbelieving illusion.
Does it do anything as far as sound goes? Would I hear any noise coming from that hallway that I might be able to intuit as a dragon?
Fiona, nothing you would intuit as a dragon yet. It hasn't acted.
Okay. Either way, up the wall to try and get out of range. I don't know.
Done on 20. Fiona, it's not in the lair, so it doesn't gain the benefit. So you're looking dead at it, and it doesn't seem to heal or anything. Fiona, you're up.
Oh dang! So I know I'm on this side for the map's sake, but I'm actually on the other side, like over in the white, right? Like on the other side of it, kind of.
Yeah, you're outside of the board edge. Hold on a second here. I'll try and do a quick bit here. One sec.
It's okay. We can also do theater of the mind. That's cool. I was just wondering. I would be on the other side of it.
Well, no, it's in front of you, so it's blocking you from exiting.
Oh, it is still blocking me from exiting. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is kind of accurate to where I am, kind of.
Correct. Just further in, about 30 feet in.
So I could hypothetically, I'm within 30 feet of Hezrod.
He's back and outside of your sight line, but yeah.
Well, he's not outside of my sight line if I'm within 30 feet, because I still have ghost gaze, right?
Oh, right, because you can see through walls.
Yeah. So because I can see through walls, I'm going to and make sure that I'm not leaving this dragon's. I don't think I'm leaving it because it's so huge, right? That I could like go around it to.
Well, hold on. So let me make sure we understand where we're at. Because I think Theater of the Mind's not working. Hold on. Width. +6, so, or +3, that'd be 20. Save. And let's go ahead and make it black. That's a cool color. Alright, great. So
Hey, paint time.
I was here originally, and then I moved 20. Oh, okay.
So you went through 30 feet, and you got stopped by the dragon. We're both inside of a cave. So
I see.
It has a 15-foot reach, so you can step.
That's kind of where we're at.
It has a 50. I don't think I can. Let me see.
That motherfucker.
The quick doodles, drawing maps. Oh yeah, we love it.
John's like, this map isn't big enough. I'll fix it.
I was fully expecting a bit more like of a YOLO mentality. I misjudged the party.
I tried. Okay, I tried.
There's also 5 of us.
If we didn't have that fear, it would be a lot different.
Fair.
If we didn't have that fear, it'd be so different.
I understand. But Fiona, it's your up. This is the situation we're in.
Everyone's still down for the YOLO Dolo.
Yeah, that's like pretty much been his like life's motto.
True.
You only live once unless you get resurrected twice.
If Fiona's smart enough-ish to know that if she goes toward Hezrod, this dragon's absolutely gonna get an attack. Like absolutely. So
you disengage.
She could disengage, but that would be her action, and that's so yucky. So instead, this is probably another risk, but c'est la vie. She will cast Shadow of Moil and make it harder for this thing to hit her.
Okay.
It's only things that lash out at me first, so if I touched Hezrod and he doesn't hit me, it's fine. It won't attack him.
Creature within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack that takes damage. Okay, well, it's going to take a bite at you.
It's making it I'm heavily obscured to it, so it's at disadvantage, right?
Right. Except that it doesn't care because it's not seeing you that way. So 29 hits.
Oh, so this spell is useless.
Yeah, it has blindside 60 feet.
Fuck that dragon.
22 piercing damage and 2 psychic damage. And then please roll 2d8 because the shadows slash back out at hit.
Every time he says, I'm gonna take a bite out of you, I just think of that TikTok where it's like, I mean, eat it. Ah!
Okay, so take 7 damage. Are you still up or no?
I mean, how is it attacking me? I haven't even moved yet.
You said you were moving.
It's a
No, I
legendary
just cast
action,
the
isn't
spell
it?
and it attacked me.
No. You said you were casting the spell, and then you said you were moving. The spell doesn't do anything. It does not.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to make it harder for it to see me for when Hezrod
It
appeared.
doesn't
That
care.
makes sense.
And then yeah, you moved, and the second you moved, which is what you said you were doing, to go touch Hezrod, it attacked. It bit you, and are you still standing?
Let me double check. Let me think. You said an additional D8?
So the damage that was dealt to you would have been a total of 24 damage. Did you have 24 damage or health points before I hit you?
Oh, I don't think so. I think I'm off by 1. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So it took damage from the Shadow of Moil, because the Shadow of Moil deals damage when anything actually hits you. Yeah, whenever a creature within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack, it takes damage from Shadow. So yeah, it bites into you, it kind of like lacerates and drops you, and then as it's doing so, you don't see it, and neither does anyone else, but you can hear the sound, Hezrod and Kel, coming from that area. You can also hear what sounds like metal being dragged off of the stone and picked up. Fiona, you're done. Avran, you're up.
I'm sorry. What was that about metal?
Okay, I'm sorry, but I read that Shadow of Mill heavily obscures against True Sight, because True Sight can see through darkness and illusions, but it cannot see through magically constant physical objects, right?
Blind sight. I don't see, I see.
Sonar. It's like sonar.
Yeah, like
Whoa, you're a bat. Got you.
I'm literally a crystal. I have no eyes. Like I'm a crystal dragon. I am made out of crystals.
Okay, got you.
So, not knowing what's going on over there,
yeah,
Avran is going to run up and spend 15 points of his lay on hands on Malika, and he's going to grab her by the chest and say, "You do not die this day," and then resurrect her.
Blessings.
I'm sorry. What was that bit you said about metal scraping on stone?
That's it. It sounded like something was being picked up off the ground that was made out of metal.
Which direction was that sound coming
Inside
from?
of the tunnelway.
Okay.
From where Fiona just
Which
got
again,
fucking rickety wrecked.
If you were there when Fiona ran into the stone wall, you know it's illusory. The problem is you can't see through it. So
Hezrod can.
Hezrod can, because he succeeded on the inside. What I'm saying is other people like Kellen like can't see through.
Okay, so what did Hezrod see?
So Hezrod isn't looking down that chamber. You said you were kind of looking out at the dragon, but you hear the sound, and you assume what? What do you assume? What is it picking up off the ground that Fiona was holding? Can anybody guess?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That ring? No, the box.
No, I have the box.
The box is on Soma.
I'm sorry. Did Fiona?
Oh, okay. The ring. Sorry.
Did Fiona move through the illusory terrain?
Ran straight through it. Yep.
Okay. And can Hezrod see her?
If you're looking down that way on your turn, we'll get to that. But Avran's done. I'm going to my turn. You're going to be able to see it even better now.
Malika, you got 15 HP. You're up. Your eyes are open. You're Gucci.
You're going to see it even better now as it teleports directly above you lot and is floating in the air, kind of gesturing its head straight towards Soma. It then pushes its wings straight back and dashed straight into the sky towards Soma, slamming into him with a bite attack.
Jesus Christ. Hezrod screams at the top of his lungs, "Bastard!
19?
Dragon!"
The hit.
Yeah, a 19 will hit, yeah.
You want to use your uncanny dodge to half the damage?
Most certainly, yes.
Okay. So then you'll take 11 damage, and that's half... Or, sorry, you'll take 10 damage. 5 piercing, 5 psychic. As both effects are halved. Then I'll throw 2 claw attacks at you, for good measure. Ooh. 14?
Yes, yeah.
That hits?
Yes.
Okay.
And
a natural...
apparently I have leather armor instead of studded leather, so...
A natural 1 will always miss. Okay, so then you take 9 points of slashing damage from the claws. So basically it bites, and as it kind of tears into you, you kind of weasel to the side, not taking the full brunt of the bite and chomp, and then the 2 claws slam against the stone right where you were as you kind of snake up the stone to the side a little bit. Its turn is done. Malika, you're laying on the ground, and directly above you, fighting on the wall, is Soma moving around like Spoderman, and a Dagran. Muted.
I'm gonna drink a potion.
All right. That's your action. 2d4 plus 2 if it's regular. And any bonus actions?
I'm out of bonus actions, so.
Okay. Hezra, in between your turn and its, Soma, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Soma, take.
But you're a rogue!
I know. I have rolled nothing but garbage since
Take
I started this game.
21 points of fire damage as it bursts out again in green flame, causing green embers to fly out everywhere from it.
Don't I take? Is that after taking half damage
You
because
have
of
evasion. Sorry, so you'll take. What did I say? 21.
Yeah.
So you'll take 10.
Okay.
Oh no.
All
fell.
right. Hezrod, having seen the dragon like teleport and then kind of like rush out of sight, he moves back around the corner. So from here he can see everything and everybody.
Mhm.
He is going to Eldritch Blast the dragon. He's
Okay.
going to use Embrace Oblivion on both attacks, assuming they hit.
Nice.
Let's see.
And then he's also going to use his bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word at 3rd level. So first, Eldritch
Remember,
Blast.
you have advantage on that first attack because I emotionally abused you, and the ability to reroll if neither hit.
Yeah, Hezrod is like at least 75% scar tissue. He's got very thick skin. Your abuse means nothing.
I don't care if it hurts. I want it to work.
I just want you to say, you can say, you are an ugly as fuck individual who smells like garbage water, and he will say, I know.
As long as it makes you hit, that's fine.
Correct.
Says yes. Says
Right.
yes.
You smell like doo-doo water!
the
So
attacks.
first attack with advantage, that's going to be a 24. And second attack, that's going to be a 16. That misses.
Misses.
The first one, he's going to be using
6 damage plus Embrace Oblivion.
Yeah, so that's going to be Embrace Oblivion plus a 1d8. Plus his strikes, that's another 2. That's going to be
Does it
6 plus
affect-
so let me see. 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6, that's going to be 14.
Does Embrace Oblivion affect the Blessed Strikes or no?
It just adds to the damage.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
extra
okay.
damage on top of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's it. And
No,
Mass Healing
12,
Word.
14. Yeah, so that's
Yeah, we got the damage. So Mass Healing Word. Go ahead and throw that out.
Yeah. So Mass
Does
Healing
it hit
Word,
Fiona?
3rd level. It hits everybody. So that's going to be
Okay.
4 hit points to everybody. Fucking
All right.
rolling ones.
So
I'm not Golradir. I'm sorry.
Fiona, yeah, that does catch you as well, so you get 4 hit points back. You'll notice the second that you come back to consciousness, the thing you were holding is no longer in your hands. And those of you that are looking at the dragon, you'll note that on its tail, hanging from its end, kind of wrapped around almost in a prehensile way, is the ring.
And then with his remaining movement, Hezrod's going to move back around the corner, and then seeing that Fiona is sort of coherent, he looks at her and he says,
Fiona, are you okay?
She just kind of mumbles back, "No."
I'm sorry, I'm trying.
No.
All right, Hezrod, done. Kel, you're up.
All right.
You can just barely see it hanging from the side there. If you'd like to take shots, you are fully reloaded too.
Yes, I'm fully reloaded. Okay, I can take shots.
You mean fully loaded?
Fully loaded.
Pew pew.
Bang,
Time to
bang.
miss some shots.
Time to miss some shots. I appreciate your candor. 15 misses and 10 definitely misses. Yeah. All right, Kel.
Can I go more towards the barrier?
Well, if you see the red lines, that's where the door is.
Where's the barrier? Like
You
right,
see-
right at the edge of the map.
So this is the tunnel that leaves, and
Okay.
the barrier you're seeing is here. But if you
Okay,
saw
I'll
Fiona
just
run
kind of-
through it, you know that it's in fake.
Okay, and I'll stop there.
Kel done. Soma, you're up. And
Oh Jesus. Okay.
fighting a dragon.
Yeah. It's a little different than being in the city. Still feared.
Still frightened. Yeah, it's Turn 7.
How long does it
No,
last?
sorry, turn 8 of frightened. There's 2 more turns of it.
Jesus Christ! All right.
1 minute.
Yeah. So you said the ring is on its tail, right?
Yep.
I'm going to guess with its positioning that is not in reach of me, even if
Correct.
I were to make like a sleight of hand check or something like that.
Go full Envelios, baby. Go
Yeah,
lean into it.
I'm not trying to deposit something on him. It's totally different.
Fair. I appreciate you. But yeah, no, it's absolutely 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
You could throw the box at Abram. Maybe.
Hot potato. It does seem to be going for people with the items.
Okay. All right. Because I'm still trying to understand all of my crazy rogue actions here, and alacrity. Can I can't move back down, I'm guessing, because that would be considered moving towards the shrine, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can I use... Okay, I'm trying to see here. So I'm assuming you would say that throwing the box to...
Action.
Okay. So I will use the bonus action of disengage.
And go up more.
I don't want to throw the box by the dragon to get it to...
You don't want to get,
Ever.
Scottie Pippen. I get it.
Correct. So I will try to move over around.
I watched a basketball game one time.
Sports ball.
Well, one time.
So I could move to about...
Like 18 years ago, I watched it.
Sports.
This point.
Dude, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then you're
So
tossing the box down to Avran.
Correct.
Avran, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I make an attack roll to make it easier or something like that? Because I'm aiming at him?
You're tossing it down. Avran, you are currently just wielding the great sword, right?
Yes.
Kind of like just healed, look up, and then Soma probably tries to get your attention somehow, and then tosses the box down to you. And with your one hand, you very deftly kind of just grab it and like cradle it in, football style. More sports references. I'm doing great. I'm so
Into my chest.
You.
So okay, I believe that's all my
You're
actions
muted,
did.
Chad.
So disengage just makes it so I don't get an attack of opportunity. I get my 30 feet of movement, and then tossing the box was my action. Okay.
Yep, done.
Bonus action to shout.
Well, no, just free action. Talking's free.
Well, I mean, I guess the help action, instead of that, I use disengage as the bonus action, so that's not an option. Okay, good. All right, I understand. All right.
Fiona, you are prone in the tunnel, and the ring is gone.
Yeah. She'll stand up. That's 15 feet of movement, right?
Half your speed, yep.
Can she see the exit?
You're in it.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna leave.
Okay. You do hear the fight is joined. You can actually hear Soma yelling to Avran. Catch, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Fuck this. I'm going home.
Yeah. She's going as far as she can go.
Out the tunnel.
Out.
Okay. Do you want to dash as your action?
No, because she's gonna go as far as she can go out 15 feet and use her action to take a healing potion.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll those 2d4 plus 2, and then we'll switch back to Avran.
As she's like moving away, Hezron's like, "Where are you going? The dragon's over
do we hear
here."
that?
No, nobody's paying attention to Fiona except for Cal.
Can I?
So I would hear
Can
a
I
little.
move down?
Yeah.
Can I move down 10 feet and then go this way?
Yeah, as long as you're not
Towards
moving closer towards
this-
the center, yep.
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna dash to make that. So I'm gonna go here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45.
John,
Mm-mm.
is hallucinatory
Right here.
terrain concentration?
It's not for it.
And then Avran's gonna get he's gonna hold on to the. Can he put the box in a pack or something? So he can have both hands on his greatsword?
Yeah, if you're depositing the box as your item interaction, that's fine. Actually,
Gotcha,
hallucinatory
okay.
terrain is a 24-hour duration, no con.
Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah.
After that, after having that, he's going to cast Sanctuary on himself.
Okay.
And then that's it.
All right. It goes to it. It is going to dive bomb straight towards the Vox. And I'm going to legendary resistance past the saving throw to be able to beat the shit out of you.
You're an ass. I hate you.
And I'm going to bite and claw you.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you.
Oh my god, I know.
I hate you.
I know. I appreciate you though. That's I hit with
No, you don't.
I hit with 2 of those attacks. I missed with 1.
Okay.
So
Cool.
when all is
Awesome.
said and done, you're gonna take 31 points of damage.
Okay. Is any of it a crit?
No, because I know you're wearing adamantine armor, and I ignored it.
Okay. No, just making sure. Just
Yeah.
making sure.
One of
Okay.
them
31.
wasn't 31 to hit. So, but yeah, the
Awesome.
12
That's great.
and
So basically, all of you hear just the, and then it's just like, ah! And then that's it.
Malika, it moved away from you. You are not frightened, correct?
I was.
Oh, you'd still be.
It wouldn't
And-
reset even if they were. Okay.
No, yeah.
I don't even get
That
another roll.
sucks.
No, it's unfortunately no. It's a minute-long duration of being scared of the center of the thing. That's why it only happens once and doesn't keep happening over and over again. It's the Dragon Shine's dragon fear. But yeah, you cannot willingly come out of that corner. Like,
Oh, it's not.
yeah,
It's not concentration. It's stays.
because of angling. Any movement forward is closer.
Oh, it sucks so much.
You're
That's
basically.
garbage.
So
I believe I put baby in a corner.
What if
You
you
did.
put something over your eyes and then just start walking around?
That's
D4. Wait,
I mean, come
What's-
on.
what
You
is the-
don't see it.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus
If
2.
life
Very good
hack.
question, yep. Life hack. Don't be afraid of things if you can't see them.
What?
Fiona in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Draw them out here.
I guess. Wait. Wait.
You drink a potion as your action, and then
Wait, can I climb up this thing? This
Yeah.
head?
that's fine. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, John.
It's not a hard one. It's not a hard DC.
Cool enough.
It's pretty easy to climb.
Fucking hate me.
If you're me, anything higher than a 3 is a
Oh,
challenge
what's
in
a
DC
10?
right now.
Speed 30. That gets you up there. No,
Alright.
no. I don't think frightened works on ability checks.
Only attack rolls.
Yeah, I'll double check later. But yeah, 10 was enough. You get up on top of the statue.
Okay, wait, let me see if I can do any of this as a bonus.
Okay. While you're thinking,
I cannot. I'm done.
hold on a second.
What?
I'm having computer issues.
Oh no, we won.
Yeah,
That
that's
might
the only
be
way
the
we
only
can
thing-
determine
yeah,
we can do
exactly.
this thing,
That's
right?
the only thing keeping us alive.
Oh, no. That's not happening right now. Hold on. Whoa. No.
What?
Sorry.
Dragon's
bear-
coming for him
Computer
now.
issues.
Bear
Yeah.
with me.
The gem
no, the
dragon is
dragon's
attacking him.
Okay.
It's attacking the CPU.
Still working, I guess. Yeah, no, my TV decided, like, oh, you want better, clearer resolution? We got to turn the TV off for 5 minutes. Like, no. No, you do not.
No.
I need
Absolutely
5
not.
more minutes at least. Okay, so cool. Who is up? Malika just went. Hezrod. Between yours and that, it is going to use all 3 of its legendary action points
Oh
to
shit.
force Avran to make a dexterity saving throw.
But why?
Because I love you.
You asked for the box.
Sure. I failed.
So you're going to take 31 points of fire damage.
I have 10 HP.
I know.
I'm down.
And everyone who can see the dragon watches as it picks up the box.
Isn't the box in a bag?
Yeah, it'll reach into the. Oh, it can't take the action. You're right. You're right. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, loser.
Got him.
On its
No
turn, it
bag.
will-
Got him.
Cal, you're up.
No, you skipped me.
Oh, sorry, Hezrod, you're still
yeah.
up.
Yeah. He. Come on. Roll 20. Don't do this to me.
Yeah,
There you
everything
go.
seems to be messing up in this last
Yeah.
couple minutes.
It
I had to reload a couple times.
pops out from around the corner and like swings a spear around and points it at the dragon. And he's gonna cast Faded Conflagration.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity so it does max damage. So as he casts the spell, you watch as like a wound sort of spirals its way up his arm. The black arm, the right one. And as it does, you can see there's just like bright like fire just erupts out of the wound. As the energy like races down the spear and blasts into the dragon.
Okay.
So that is Faded Conflagration at 3rd level.
8 times 6.
Yeah, I gotta head back over here and make the actual attack.
48 damage if you hit.
For the love of God, don't miss.
Don't stop.
Sorry, it looks like I don't have that one set up.
Just
so
roll a
I guess I'll
d20.
just Eldritch
I already know
Blast.
the modifier. Or Eldritch Blast works.
Yeah,
Come on, baby.
that's a
No.
17 misses.
okay.
No.
So I get the 3rd level spell slot back.
Yeah, it's faded, so it does not go through. Then it moves
Yeah,
to Cal.
Actually,
But
hold on one second. I want to check and make sure. What is this? Annihilating Edict.
doesn't do anything unless you hit.
Oh, so I take the damage even if the spell misses.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that'll put me at that. And then my bonus action. Shit, I had a bonus action. What the? Oh,
You
I
also
was
lose
gonna
the
use.
Channel Divinity.
Oh yeah, that was Channel Divinity, so I can't use Harness Divine Power. That's fine. Yeah,
Well,
it's
you've
all
used
good.
Harness Divine Power already. How many Channel Divinities do you have?
2. So that was 1
Okay.
Harness Divine Power, and but that consumes both my Channel Divinities.
Yeah, you're done on that.
yeah.
Anything else?
Cool, cool.
Okay, Cal.
Move back to my original position.
Cal. Bang, bang.
Bang bang.
I mean, there's nothing else I can do. So I'll shoot.
Bang bang.
Anyways.
Bang bang.
Oh man, I still wish it was over.
Taking the shots.
There he goes.
Let's see what we
Bang
got.
bang.
Miss and
Is that-
miss.
No bang bang.
All right.
First was a 22 plus 2.
First one was a 13
You're
plus
frightened.
2.
Oh,
It's not the second roll. It's the lower of the two.
my brain.
It's
I just
okay.
want.
I want it so
I was
bad.
just hoping. I was hoping.
I love it. So as you fire that second shot and the boom boom kind of detonates through it, everyone who's kind of in the room, Malika, you kind of climb to the top, look down, see Avran kind of wounded there, but it looks like he's basically not in his normal state of I've been knocked down and am dying. You actually feel sympathy for him, and this sympathy and like desire to help him overrides the fear you have for the dragon. As the fear condition goes off and is no longer in effect, Soma, you up and above, what would you like to do?
I have. You said steady aim is a
Yeah,
feature
you can
from
hold
Tasha's.
still. It'll give you advantage on your next attack roll, and then you can shoot down at him.
That will be what I do.
Perfection.
Alright.
Does he also have advantage because he has the high ground?
No, he is not Obi-Wan. Prerequisite for advantage for high ground. Sorry.
Hey, one of those hits,
18
right? That
does
18.
hit. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage, and you have sneak attack as well.
Okay. Then I assume I click on sneak attack on.
That should
the-
work. Yeah. In the,
I
in
probably-
the middle line.
I probably needed to check it first,
Yeah, you should
so
be able to click it though. It should be clickable.
does not
Yeah,
seem
where
to
it
be.
has the dice.
Okay, then click on.
There we go. Sorry, there we go. All right, 27.
All right. So as you take the shot, aiming for the head, you fire it down. It hits, and you see the arrow kind of lodge inside of it, and you start seeing these strange spurts of energy inside of the crystalline structure of the head, and it seems to kind of like jaunt a bit. And you can see cackling fire, green flame kind of emanating across it as its attention turns immediately upwards back to you.
Of course it does.
It then seems to kind of like loosen the arrow out of its head a little bit as this green energy fills around it from the shrine and appears to heal it a bit.
Does that mean that Fiona's necrotic, the cold touch is no longer?
It only lasts for 1 turn for.
Okay.
No, that thing's gone.
But on that note, she moved 15 feet last turn. Yep. She will retreat another 15 feet, so I'm basically where I am right now. If I retreat another 15 feet, yeah.
Are you coming back into the room or leaving further?
She wants to leave, but no one else is leaving.
So she's coming back.
So she's coming back.
Okay, so then yeah, if you dance 15 off and then you pull 15 back in, you're right
I'd
where
be where my token is.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. So then I will spend the rest of my 15 feet getting right to the edge so she can see.
Sorry. You kind of see Fiona pop out of a stone wall again.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah. She just kind of gives a very, very shaky, not really a smile, more of a snarl from the adrenaline, and then points a finger at the dragon, hoping to hit it with a chill touch again.
Okay.
Oh, does the 21 hit?
Yeah. So
yes!
You're probably aiming for the head, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of focusing that spectral hand on it. Kind of lances down towards where the arrow hit, and it kind of probes into the hole. You watch as it enters into the emerald. All of the fire that's kind of in the dragon's form starts to become inert, and that chill energy seems to swell out from it until it just breaks into glass, falling all about Avran and melting on the ground in this weird kind of oozy, kind of like secret of the ooze coloration.
I love that she
jumping up and down.
After she jumped out of a wall. Like, everyone else sees Fiona scream, jump out of a wall, and then take it out.
And then murder it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes!
No one's more surprised than her.
The second the dragon dies, the eyes stop glowing, and the centers become black like obsidian of the eyes. The 4 orbs stop glowing, drop to the ground, kind of raining onto the emblem, and then you start hearing these very loud, very, very loud sound of what appears to be a door moving out of its position.
Oh shit, knowing that that's happening.
And that is where we'll end for tonight. Thanks for watching those that did. And next session, we'll explore what happens with the sounds. Thanks for watching.
We opened the motherfucking door!